Comrades, today is July 24, 2025, and the current time is 8 to 18 p.m. Effective immediately, any meeting scheduled for over 30 minutes that by council decision could have been an email will be met with disciplinary action scaling with the severity of the meeting length. That concludes today's announcements.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Oh shoot, I forgot to turn on the hold on, I forgot to turn on the iPhone. Give me 1 second. I am a professional streamer who occasionally forgets to turn things on. I also forgot to turn on the thing that lets people throw stuff. There's a lot of interactables on this channel. I feel like I might need to scale back on how many different things you can do, but I figured there was a need for a channel point sync, and this game was suggested by Ray anyways, so the irony is that I think Ray is actually busy today, so she might not be able to even watch this stream right now, which is going to be really tragic when she finds out we got to do all the fun stuff without her. So we'll see how this pans out. Let me also hopefully hook in Darkest Dungeon. Hey gamers, remember this cool game that I played a long time ago but haven't played in a hot minute? We're playing it today. Hello, Nomar passing by to say hi. Well, hello there, Nomar. Welcome. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream, no matter how long you're here for. So, we're playing Darkest Dungeon with crowd control. So, if you don't know what crowd control is, it's a funny little program that allows you to, for lack of a better word, control activities that show up in the game, and that is not the correct overlay. Hold on. Oh, that's really funny. Okay, I dumped it into the wrong screen. I think this is it. Crowd control resolution error it must be greater than 800 and 600. Wait, what? Hold on, what does this mean? Okay, so it should be at least. I didn't even realize that it had like a specific resolution requirement. What in the world is this nonsense? Okay. Yeah, 1920 by 1080. Oh god, that's literally the entire screen. Let's not have it be the size of the entire screen, please. I have never used this program. I just want to point that out real quick. I've seen friends use this, and that's why we're using it. You're busy with work. Gotcha. Okay. So, hopefully this works. So, you might have noticed that there's an overlay on your stream if you're watching on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, there is a link in the channel, in the video description, or the stream description, that will link you to a window where you can play or interact. There is also this link here on Twitch that will provide you, hey, here's how you access this if you want to have a bigger control panel. Unlike a lot of the previous interactable games, this one isn't completely free, primarily because that's how the mod author makes their money. Essentially, the way this works is that you'll get coins. Everyone gets a set of coins for free. And then beyond that, you can use channel redeems to get additional coins. However, you are capped to, I believe, 10 coin redeems per stream. So just keep that in mind if you're debating whether you want to get the 10 coin pack or the 100 coin pack. I have decided to leave every single option available to you, so if you wish to completely ruin the game and make me suffer and get frustrated, that is an option. You may also choose to be a peace-loving individual and give us bonuses. There are a lot of choices. You can hurt the enemy, you can heal the allies, you can do a lot of different things. You can also kill our yeah, you can do a lot of stuff. So, I feel like the best way to do this is just to kind of get into it, and let's do that by, first of all, cranking the volume up a little. And let's get going. Hello, Alex. How are you doing, comrade? So, I've already recruited all the heroes. Here's our heroes. By the way, let's make this more interesting. Who wants to be a hero? Who wants to be a sacrificial soldier in the Peanut Gallery estate? We all know how this game works. I'm not going to explain any of the lore. Oh, it's actually a little loud. This game is the same as it's always been.
Merciful oblivion.
Alright, let's actually crank that down a little bit. Alright, Goldenrod, what do you want to be? Which one of these fine individuals do you wish to be today? Also, congrats to Marksman for being first. Hi, so I go, hey, Havel, hello, Magmar, hello, Goldenrod, Alex, and Marksman. There's no queue for this one. You just tell me which one you want to be. If I have it open, and then you get it. That's basically how we're gonna do this. Okay, perfect. There's no queue! There's no queue, just tell me which one you want. Oh my god, I did not type this incorrectly. N-R-O-D. Perfect, okay. Hello, Drunken Wayfarer, how are you doing? Alright, Magmar wants to be the Crusader, fantastic. Magmar, okay, perfect. There's no queue, just tell me which one you want to be. Why is everyone doing join queue? It doesn't work like that, not in this stream. Alright, I'm just gonna start picking. This one's an archer, or bowman. Havel, you get this one. Thanks for the bits, movie. Oh, are you buying the global coins? Okay, got it. Okay. That's Odyssey weapons. Nice to see you again. What do you mean the Odyssey weapons? Oh, in RimWorld? Why, do you hate them? Alright, anyone who did join queue, I'm just gonna assign you someone. Okay, so Kefir. You get to be the Vestal. And then... who else is quote-unquote joined the queue? Alright, Drunken Wayfarer, you get to be the Drunken Vestal. Not really drunken. So hopefully this works. I did test it. I know that the commands do work. Okay, so I know that at the minimum. Alright, and then Zoingo, you get to be the mentally broken down highwayman. Alright, let's just start this. How hard could the first dungeon realistically be? Alright. Magmar, Havel... okay, so... you might notice I have a lot of skills available. We cap ourselves at 5 skills because I find that to be most fun. So we don't get all of this. We have to pick 5. Okay. We only get 5 of these because otherwise it becomes too much. However, it's very easy to figure out which ones you want anyways. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I usually just take disorienting. We're going to give you judgment. Actually, divine design. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably we'll keep you... let's give you that one. So your position 2. Then we'll put Goldenrod in position 4. Okay, and then Havel has to pick certain arrows. I believe that, so you make sure you always have 1, 2. What do I normally do on this? 1, 2, 3. So I need one more skill. I think we take... so piercing works on 4. Okay, so I actually need to move you here. So piercing, we'll do vital, and then ignore the kill. Alright, that should be fine. Alright, ready to go. Hello, Kahila. How are you doing, comrade? You might notice everyone's burning their points. So, are you ready for the chaos? Straight Talk, don't lose every fight because... why did you... first of all, why did you buy 1,000 coins? I'm not complaining, but I think that's really funny. I will say, do whatever you think will make for a entertaining run. Alright? Just do whatever you think is funny. I wish Ray was here to see this, but obviously she's busy, so she's not joining us for this one right now. I'm sure she'll show up later. So we're in the ruins, so I think I usually take key, a bunch of torches, and a shovel or 2, and I think holy water is usually enough. Bandages. All right, let's go. I actually don't know. I think it's like 50% or something. It's really high, if I remember correctly. Just remember, you can only redeem the channel point conversion, I think, 10 times per person, and that's a hard limit. I actually cannot change that unless I subscribe to the pro version of crowd control, which I was surprised to see there was a subscription service for this. So let me see. So I do actually see a queue of events, so if you ever do any events, I will be able to see what's been queued up. So right now I know no one's submitted anything yet. So right now we'll just try to go off on our merry way. Isn't that exciting? We get to do something together. We all get to play this accursed game together. Isn't that great? I actually like Darkest Dungeon a lot. Don't get me wrong, but it's not a game that I play too often. By the way, to minimize how often you can screw me over, I'm going to be ripping through this combat. I'm not even going to explain... oh, geez, what is happening? Is that what the wave does? I think that's what the wave does. Wait, why is it showing up on the bottom corner? That's weird. No, I should be on top. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna move this. Let's put this, like, here. I think that's correct. I think that's the wave command. Let's see. I can probably see who did it, right? Goldenrod said, do the wave for 60 seconds. Got it. You don't even waifu looking for... maybe. I don't have a waifu... I don't have waifu mods. Oh my god, what is happening? I mean, technically, I guess. Unfortunately, this is not available for Darkest Dungeon 2, which would have been really funny. Holy cow, my frame rate is dying. My frame rate is dying. Oh, that's trippy. Okay. Okay, so it's only temporary. Oh my gosh. Whoa. The goblin. Oh yeah, we do have the Goblin Huntress. Yes, I have. So the same mod list that I was using last time. I basically have them using the same one with slightly more stuff. God, this is gonna be a nightmare. However, I did add 3 additional commands that you can abuse that only cost channel points, not coins. One is shuffle party, one is shuffle enemy, and the other one is fill the torch. That's right. If you want to make the torch full, you have that as an option.
Unforgiving.
You'll just pretend. What do you mean you pretend? Yeah, you can just pretend to be a waifu. Listen, anyone can be a waifu. Listen, being a waifu is a state of believing. Oh, you know what's annoying? You know what's annoying? Clicking the enemy is actually a nightmare. Okay, so I actually have to move. If my mouse doesn't follow the... Oh, actually, I guess it's... I don't know how this works. This is weird. Whatever.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Listen, we're on mission 1. It's not that punishing right now. Listen, it's... If you want to have chaos, embrace the chaos. If you want to make it normal, you can make it normal. I'm going to speedrun through the dungeons, okay? My goal is to speedrun through the dungeons. FYI, we are playing this on the highest difficulty. We're playing this on Blood Moon because I am criminally insane. So, you know, just so you're aware, we're playing on the super high difficulty. I believe I have a mod that cranked up the max deaths to like 36. So, we're okay with deaths. Yeah, we're playing on Blood Moon. You think I'm a coward? No. We're doing the Blood Moon crowd control run. You have the option to make this run the greatest that ever was, or kill it within literal minutes. Anything is possible. Fantastic, we're already dying. Amazing. Alright. It only took seconds. I'm not gonna get smited in the dungeon. Oh, I gotta put the mustache on though, hold on. Which I have to use VTS React, which I believe VTS React is shutting down soon. VTS React will shut down on July 1st. It's still alive. There we go. We ain't dead yet. Listen, as long as we ain't dead, we're alive. As long as we're alive, then we're succeeding. Coward, you heard you think I'm a cow, which is if you're doing a cowkini. Listen, I should commission more art. I've been meaning to commission art. I think I'll commission a swimsuit piece for the summer because summer is here and I should look absolutely, you know, picturesque for it. Oh gosh. It's done? No luck. That's fine. Yeah, if Ray hears you say cowkini, she's probably gonna hunt you down. Hello, Xoni, I see you there. Enjoy your coins. I believe the coins are persistent between streams, so keep that in mind. Why is it shutting down? What's shutting down? Oh, I see. So Kahila added stealth. Okay, so yeah, you can help. By the way, just remember, I am playing very quickly, so who knows what's happening. It is persistent? Okay. Is it actually saying what effects you guys are doing? Oh, that's weird. So it's on both sides here. We'll do it like this. So if I put it up here, it should show on the upper area, right? Okay, perfect. Let's light it up here. Turn on the Hoovy. Yeah. Hoovy, you're not even in here yet. We'll get you a character eventually. You run on... Yes, this is a brand new run on Blood Moon difficulty, because why not, right? Okay, so what I'm learning is I think every character needs abilities that can be used in every slot, because otherwise we're gonna have characters that are just going to be perpetually unable to do things. I have no idea how to get the mod list to you. The best thing I can do is if you see a character that I recruit that you really like, tell me immediately. Okay, I don't have a mod list available because there's like too many mods. Hello, it's Shiro. Yeah, it's a pain simulation, but it's fun pain simulation. I'm excited for that. I love Darkest Dungeon. Some people say this game, like, why do you play this game? Because I like to suffer. Also because this game is super moddable, and unfortunately Darkest Dungeon 2 is not nearly as moddable yet, and Darkest Dungeon 2 has its own set of issues that I'm not really going to get into. Alright, let's go here. Take anything closest to a maid. I don't know if I have a maid thing, but I'll take a look. We have lots of options. What do you mean, chat? Do I know what? I mean, I see people upgrading armor. Let me actually put the crowd control on my other monitor so I can take a quick peek at what people is happening. Okay, regen, armor, stealth, heal, heal. Okay, so people are actually... Oh, I do have the Milkmaid mod. That's right. Thank you. Kahila remembers my own mod list better than I do, which is really funny. So, I am not like that. I actually refuse to download the super lewd ecchi mods because, one, I don't think they're Twitch safe, and two, I think Ray would actually kill me if I played with any of those, and I would prefer to not die, you know, anytime soon. I like to be alive. So, that's why. That said, I do think, like, the new one does have some cool functions, which I'm very happy about. Oh, let's what are we on right now? We're on... So what are we on right now? We're on piercing arrows. Let's see if we switch to bleeds, switch to blightings, or we can go back to armor piercings. I think we'll just go back to AP rounds, and then we'll just do a piercing shot. Arlet is encore. Oh, okay, gotcha. What is it? Oh, you killed the enemy already. Wait, is there a command to kill the heroes, or is it only kill enemy? That's really funny if there's like a kill. Okay, so you can kill a hero with a command. Wait, that's so wild. No, I'm looking. There's a kill hero command. That's... Okay, maybe kill hero is the only one I'll actually block from happening. I think that one might be a little too mean. I think that one actually might be a little absurd. How do I disable that one? Okay, here we go. I can... Game effects. Okay, so I can... Okay, so... How do I disable this one? Okay, there we go. Okay, I can disable kill hero. Alright, there we go. So you should not be able to kill hero anymore. I think that one is actually just a little unfun. So that's why we're not doing that. Wait, you can? Okay, wait, let me change that one too. Thank you for catching the ones that I think should not be adjustable. So I don't want to have to spend money to rename heroes. I feel like I'll just do it myself. So that's why. Wait, you can change the classes of the heroes? Wait, hold up. Is that a thing you can do? Add bleed, AI control, big damage, big stress damage, big heal, blackout, that store, do the wave, downgrade, armor, virtues, afflictions, Q resolve test. Okay. Interesting. Shuffle team, got it, armor. Okay, got it. Okay, so I think I've fixed the ones I wanted. Okay, got it. Yeah, so the other reason why I don't do a lot of anime classes is I like to try to keep Darkest Dungeon looking like Darkest Dungeon. I try to keep it within the same visual consistency. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the best way to approach it. So again, make sure you claim your free coins. Keep in mind that I cannot give any additional free coins. After a certain point, you have to legitimately just, unfortunately, pay money. I do get a portion of those coins back, just FYI, so, or whatever bits you spend, so I do get money out of it if you, for some reason, are spending your coins. Yes, I do have Goblin Huntress. I'm using a modified... I'm using the same mod list that I'm using in my personal run. Why is that a giant? Because someone did the giant command.
Tents are pitched, banners
Hold on, let me adjust the
fly,
overlay. The overlay is really weird.
Wagons stand at the ready.
This overlay is
The
super
circus has
odd.
come to town.
It should always be in the top bunk. I don't know. All right, ignore this command. Let's see who we got. New friends. No, get me out of the butcher circus. No one wants the butcher circus.
A debauched contest of
Yes, you can gift them. Okay, here's the Goblin Huntress. This one, oh, we do have Hoovy. I forgot Hoovy's already here as the Plague Doctor. All right, here's Kahila. Just gonna leave that as is. You are wimpy though, which is a little unfortunate. And then your skills, you only pick 5, so we're going to get rid of don't think we need that. Let's make you a shotgun specialist. So let's get rid of your buffing skills. No data link, no strategic. Get riot control, decimate, and your 3 shotgun skills. How do you actually reload this? I actually have no idea how this functions. Alright. Who wants to be a character? So we got a Lamia, which is mostly a support transforming class. And we got a Hedge Knight, who is a big, chunky lad. Big, beefy... Wait, why are they all named Hoovy? Oh my gosh. I didn't realize Hoovy did this. Alright, nice try. So this one is... Havel. Okay. Who was the other... Okay, wait, I gotta fix this real fast. Okay. Well, Magmar, since I think your class got overwritten, you can be the Hedge Knight. Nope, there's no queue. You just tell me which one of these classes you want that's not taken. You can have the Vestal... Who was the Vestal earlier? What did I name the Vestal? I think Goldenrod was the Vestal, right? And then who was the okay, and Magmar was the Crusader. So okay, how about this? Okay, here's the final ones. Okay, you're the Plague Doctor, got it. Okay. Okay, how about this? We'll do this. Zeoposer can be the Vestal. And then, so I know Magmar was the Crusader earlier. Goldenrod can go back to being the Plague Doctor. Okay. And then Hoovy can remain being the Crusader. You get to be the Crusader, that's fine. Alright, not too bad. We gotta do more quests to repair everything, so we don't have access to everything yet. I will shove Zoingo in here.
Been dusted, the pews set straight.
Now behold, I've caused untold time loss without tipping the skills of any battles. Yes, you've wasted my time already. Alright, let's go back in. Lawbringer, Leather Brace gives you extra protection. Okay. So why don't we swap the teams around a bit? Let's go take in Magmar, Kahila, send in... Who wants to be the Lamia? Actually, you know, I know Sai's not in here right now, but I'm just gonna make this one Sai. And then let's take Goldenrod. Yeah. Actually, do a short quest. Let's take Zeoposer in. Swamp Zeoposer's, frontline, Mace Bash for backline Judgment, and then your set, and then Hedge Knight. What are we gonna give you? Split Man, Round Swing, Pommel cannot be riposted, that's really funny. Massacre, that sounds sick. And then I guess we'll give you Make Way as your you need to get back to the front of the pack skill. Cool. And then I'm just gonna give you this Leather Brace. Good luck. Alright, we're back in here, so probably take 12 food, a couple torches. Probably don't need that many. We can probably fight low light. Definitely double Holy Water, double Skeleton, and double 2 shovel, double bandage. Okay, let's go. I have gotten this down to a science, you don't understand. I played this so much, I generally know what I need for most of these rooms. It's when we get to the weird dungeons where it gets really dicey. Like once we start having to fight Pet Cemetery, or what was the other one called? Oh my god, he's big.
And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
He's, oh, he's a chunky lad. Oh lord, he's coming. Oh, participation award, plus 33% EXP. Alright, Kahila, since you just got smacked, I'll give you participation award. Yeah, I do have Eastern Islands. I have Eastern Islands, the Skaven, and I think like 1 or 2 other ones that I'm forgetting. This will be fine. Trust in the experience, right? Yeah, so I believe the giant thing only lasts like 60 seconds, so unless you're really sure you want to keep spending coins on that, I mean... how does this work? Okay, so she can actually stress heal, which is fantastic. So thankfully we have a stress healer, and then we have a shotgunner. God, I love the Goblin Hunter look. Just like, oh yes, this one has a axe shotgun. It's like something straight out of Ruby. Oh my god. He got big in the middle of the action. This is fun. I think if people really enjoy this, we'll do this more. This was Ray's suggestion, so if you want to thank anyone for this, thank Ray, because she's like, you should totally play this with crowd control. I think because she just wants to mess with my games. So I do suggest doing the 10,000 point redeem if you can, mostly because that one, because again, you're limited to 10 redeems a stream. Just keep that in mind.
Decimated.
Jesus Christ. You steal this idea? Yeah, definitely try it out. Or go yell at Whiskey to do it, or yell at your favorite streamer to do it. It's a lot of fun. This is very silly. Okay. Wow, that room sucked. By the way, I do have a I have a window that tells me exactly what actions you guys are doing, so I can see when you guys are redeeming coins, or when you decide to break everything in half.
Even the cold stone seems
so I'm always sad to see how many. Wait, which of your favorite streamers are leaving? I mean, to be fair, that's just kind of the nature of things. Streamers come and go. I'm ephemeral too. One too. I will no longer become a streamer. I will be gone, and I will return back to the void from which I came. But that's not for a very, very long time. By the way, I believe subscribers do get extra coins too. Honestly, big fun. What does big funny mean? Am I actually allowed to upgrade armor? I am actually able to upgrade armor, I believe. Why? This is bad. I believe Zeopol's about to have a mental break. Neurosama's an AI, so yeah, she's here forever. It did only because you had used it on a different class. This one up ahead. Our comp actually kind of sucks. This comp is actually pretty bad. Let's see. Are you able to pick who gets the armor upgrade, or is it a random person that gets the armor upgrade? Well, it didn't get changed. It's because we swapped your name to a different character. That's why that happened. Okay, let's choose 5 position. Got it. Okay, I'll do it this once, but that's the only time I'm gonna do it. So here, I'll trigger it for you. So you should have. So you have tier 2 armor now. There you go. Perfect. Also, no. What we did was, since you wanted the Hedge Knight, we just chose to swap your name to the Hedge Knight.
Well struck.
And just keep in mind, since I am moving relatively quickly, it's possible that your effects will go on the wrong person, especially due to stream delay and whatnot. So make sure you are always, you know, if you think you're delayed, refresh the stream, and hopefully you won't be as delayed. Stress heal did not go through. Let's see. It says it did go through. Hold on. Did it not go through? Oh, here we go. Let's try this again. I don't know. That's really weird. Let me refund those coins to you too, because I think that didn't actually go through. All right, let's try this again. Let's do this though. Okay, gotcha. I do have the option to refund things if it doesn't work, so keep that in mind. I actually found the refund button, so it is an option. Again, hopefully this is a fun. Again, we're doing this as an experiment to see if people enjoy this. If people like it, we'll do it more. If people don't like it, then so be it. Holy cow! I forgot Hedge Knights have like utter garbage tier accuracy, and they actually can't properly aim. Oh, by the way, I do have a mod that changes the Virtue Affliction to a 50-50 percentage chance. Oh god, not again. Screw this. Just go beast mode. Yeah, 50-50 is a little busted. I mean, it's supposed to be 25. It's supposed to be 25-75 because they want the game to be hard, right? And you're not supposed. You have to manage stress. 50-50 makes it mildly like a reward. We're at 4 darkness. Oh my god, there's so many effects happening at the same time. Oh god. Okay, so we can suppress from here or we can slug shot. Okay, we'll do it this way.
Give them no quarter.
I hate looking at this. Everything about this is so cursed.
Pit.
Who keeps making him big? Did the big heal fail too? That's so weird. I don't know what's happening. It should work. I wonder if it's because it's saying that it's working. Hold on. Okay, so I know the light effect works. I just did that for Hoovies
But yonder,
to test it.
a glint of gold.
I know Blight just worked. Regen worked. Okay, so it seems like most of these are working. I don't know why the big heal didn't. That's very strange.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
It's really funny because we're gonna keep hearing Wayne Jude going like, there's light. Now there's no light. Now there's light. Now there's no... Yeah, he's just gonna keep going like... He's just gonna keep saying this over and over and over again. Wayne Jude would have loved this. I think that's his name, right? Or Wayne Jones? Or Wayne... I don't remember. I can't remember how to say it specifically. He's almost dead. Anyways, I did have to disable kill heroes. Uncle Wayne, yeah. I didn't want people to kill heroes through commands, so hopefully that's fine. I don't think anyone's gonna care that much, but it's just as a FYI.
Ringing ears.
Oh my goodness.
Vision.
Look at all that horror. Can we kill this one now? Explode? No, you can't explode me. I'm too cool to be exploded. If you explode me, do you know what you end up finding?
Continue the onslaught.
Soup.
Destroy.
I drop a pot of soup when I die. It's true. Alright, let's go to the next room. I'm glad that they're not all named Hoovie anymore because that was a little ridiculous when they were all named Hoovie. I don't remember what this one is saying. I think I have a mod that adds more monsters because I cannot remember what a flawed observer does. Pinata and confetti? No, I explode into food. Because I am made of food. Yeah. Listen, the hot pot drop actually is a consumable. It gives you plus, I don't know, plus intelligence for some time. I mean, Hoovie, no, they're not all gonna become Horatio. Why is he so tiny? His HP bar is tiny too. What is happening? I actually can't see his HP bar. Yeah, you get intelligence, not wisdom. That's true. And you probably get constitution down as well. Okay, so that guy got plus damage. So at least we can shoot the backside. Okay, and then can I hit the back line or should I just smack the front line? There we go. Oh. Okay. Is the commands not working for you, Kahila? You made a beef stew. I would love a beef stew right now. I haven't had a beef stew in a hot minute. Beef stew is probably one of my favorite things to consume, especially on a cold winter day. In the middle of... Oh, that's right! In South America, it's probably winter. Oh, Lord. Their HP bars are not working correctly. When they're tiny, I legitimately can't see their HP bars.
Eradicated.
Okay. Why did she speak in Spanish?
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Why was her bark in Spanish? That was really weird. Or something else. Or Italian. Was it Italian? Okay, I'm sorry. Apparently I don't know the difference between Spanish and Italian. She's canonically Italian. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense then. Okay, so I cannot actually see their HP. I have to highlight it like this. Until everyone becomes normal sized again. Gotcha. Okay. Listen, I saw funny squiggles over letters, and I was like, okay, that's gotta be Spanish. Clearly, I was wrong. Kill?
Oh
my god. So big. He's so massive. Nothing can kill this man. Actually, let's see. Yeah. Oh, funny, I can actually see how many coins people have spent, I think. Yeah, I think so. One must know tiny to appreciate giant. Exactly. We are appreciating big giant man, alright? This is justice, alright? This is how it works. This is how you defeat the enemy. Oh, right, here's how we reload. Okay, so it does take a turn to reload. Got it. when he gets small and big again because it's trying to do the animation. It's so wrong. God, I don't want to imagine Thrall with giant effect. Are you saying we should go to the I'm trying to think where else we should go to. Because we're just fighting skeletons right now. Unfortunately, our comp is not a fast clear comp. This is very much a durable comp. Oh, the hero. Oh, that Thrall. Gotcha. I guess we'll find out when we find one. Alright, let's continue on. We have to do, I think, 2 more rooms. Oh, never mind. We have a lot more rooms here.
But a victory nonetheless.
Except we're finding random hall battles again. Whatever, let's just go beast mode.
Knowing uncertainty.
That's just the Cassiopeia ultimate sound effect from League of Legends. That's all I'm gonna say. That is a very... I recognize that sound anywhere. And it's totally not because I've been playing League of Legends recently, because I want to suffer. I do like Goblin Hunters a lot, though, because, like, I like the shotgun gameplay. How big does I think it's only 1 step up. I don't think you can make it stack. Stacking it maybe might increase how long it stays. But that's about it. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that beautiful man just coming in there and smashing faces. Oh my god, that's what Blackout does. Oh, they've merged into a big abomination.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Okay. Oh lord. Oh, is that an item? What is this? An Iron Maiden. Probably... I think if you bandage this, right? Okay, I don't know how this works. You can touch this. Oh wait, there was another one. I see an urn here. I didn't even see the urn. I can't see this thing because it's so darkened. It's been blackened.
Gold, trinkets and baubles.
I don't know how it picks what to choose, by the way. It's like the game is just randomly selecting for me. I control nothing. Oh god. I control nothing except, you know, just the characters themselves and their nonsense involved. I think I will have to pick a more aggressive comp. One, to make this a little more interesting so we're not spending 20-30 minutes per fight.
In Radiance, may we
Right.
find victory.
You want to at least experience... Maybe, you know what, I'm not going to buy torches anymore. Maybe I don't need torches. So I was actually looking at other games that, that also use crowd control, and I think the reason Ray wanted this, or suggested it, is because she's been clamoring for me to play some Pokemon in the future. Now, I haven't played Pokemon in a while, but there is crowd control Pokemon, and I think that's why she wants me to experience this. So we might do that in the future. Obviously not this week, but maybe in the future week. I'd say maybe in 2 or 3 weeks we'll give it a shot. Unless people really like this, in which case we're gonna keep doing this nonsense. Movie's just spending a lot of coins. Oh. This is fun, I'm enjoying this a lot. Oh, I think Zomboid was the other game that also happens to have a crowd control list. I would definitely recommend looking at the crowd control game list if you're interested in that. Crowd control list. Let me link the game list for you, in case anyone's curious. It looks like this, also posted on YouTube. Like, that's the list of games that are available for crowd controlling, and some of them did seem interesting. Some of them are kind of just the same. Like, I'm not gonna do Lethal Company. I don't know why you would play SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. But some of the other ones, like Elden Ring or Dark Souls, are pretty cool, even though I haven't played Dark Souls in quite some time, and it'd be kind of fun to give that a shot. Pokemon, I think, is the one Ray cared about, and I don't know what else. Sims 4 I considered doing a few times too, but I'm not sure how fun you can make Sims 4 as a stream. Like SpongeBob? Hey, me too. I used to watch SpongeBob. I was a SpongeBob consumer as a child. Truly. All right. How did... Oh, she's masochistic. Got it. Okay. So she did break. That's fine. Risk of Rain 2 seems like it would be insane. I feel like it would be just completely nonsensical. Risk of Rain 2 already is just kind of crazy, so that's the only reason I probably wouldn't do it. You know what? Switch. Off with the veil. Start slapping.
The abyss returns.
There we go. Let's start killing. Hello, Blank. How are you doing, comrade? Having a good evening? Listen, we're gonna get through this, okay? Blood moon. Oh. Kahila is now observed by the creature.
Quickens.
I'm not sure what this means, but you are being watched. Control Deep Rock. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, okay. I guess we're just doing, I guess Hoovie's just sending in resolve tests because it's funny. Here, you can touch this. I have not played Deep Rock Galactic in forever. I'm probably not going to stream Deep Rock Galactic, even though I like it. One of the things I run into with certain games is, as much as I like the game, I start to fall asleep playing it. And Deep Rock Galactic, unironically, is one of those games where I enjoy it, but I begin to fall asleep while playing it, and I do not know why. I just get tired. And then so I can't usually play it for more than an hour, and that's why I never played Dankest Dungeon much. Or not Darkest Dungeon, the other one. Deep Rock Galactic. What is happening? I have some enemy mods that I installed and I cannot remember what half of them do.
A brilliant confluence of
It's
skill.
strange because I can be awake and play boring games like that's not even boring, but like more mathy games like Transportation Tycoon for hours on end and not care. But for some reason, the other game just makes me sleepy. It's strange. Hello, Alana. How are you doing? No, I have a bunch of mods. It's been a long time since I used those mods, but hey, did you know you can make my game suffer because we're playing crowd control? That's right. You can make everyone have heart attacks because we already have people that are on the verge of having heart attacks here. Like, people might be dying on this day today, and we're already on the second dungeon, second mission. How was Lurky's stream? Is she still streaming, or did her ISP explode again? Fine, let's take a look. Let's take a look here. Okay, she's still streaming. Just making sure. I know Lurky's been having issues with like exploding ISP because I've been like occasionally peeking in there, and she was explaining about how her stream was dying earlier yesterday because of the ISP. And I kid you not, in the middle of that explanation, it exploded again. Like, her thing just straight up blew up, and I was like, how? It was strange. Did the party actually shuffle? Oh no, the enemies did shuffle, right? Okay.
Precision and power.
James Carter Cathcart. Who is that? Let's learn who that is right now, because I do not know who that is. James Carter Cathcart. Oh, okay, no, this guy, yeah. The voice actor for James, and Gary Oak, and Meowth, and Professor Oak, yeah. I actually mentioned that to Ray the other day, and she was like, she got really sad. She's like, no. I'm like, yeah. He was such a big part of my childhood, too, growing up. Just like that classic voice. I swear, Kahila might die. Feel like Kahila might explode here. Primarily because your stress is getting out of hand. Well, that's fine. It's your stress that concerns me more than anything else. It's almost dead. Okay. Oh, why did you run to the back? What was that? Skittish, resolute. Okay, I don't know why you ran to the back. That's really odd. Barbaric wouldn't make you run to the back, right? It's gotta have been something else. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I don't know what half of these do. Oh, you missed. How many more room fights? We gotta do 2 more room fights. One more fight. Okay. There we go. We got this. We can do this. We can do this.
Slowly.
Who did that stress heal go on?
This is how a life is taken.
Okay. Let's give you crit, and then... Is the stress heal working? I don't think the stress heal's working. That's really weird. Hold on. I replayed it. It's not actually doing anything. Okay, I'm gonna refund you. Oh no, it did. He just did it on Zeoposer. I saw the number. That's really odd. Okay, so it's just working on the characters you're not expecting it to work on. Hold on, I'm gonna test something real fast. I want to see if I'm gonna force the command stress heal just to test it out. Big stress heal on slot 1. So currently at 170. I'm gonna trigger it. Okay, so it did reduce it by 20. Got it. Okay. So just gotta make sure it's on the correct character. Alright, let's continue. It is not. No, 20 is very little stress. But the amount of coins you're spending for it, I don't think I can change how much that gives you, though. Oh, papers. Oh, traps. Even though we saw the trap earlier, we still got hit by the trap. I don't know, I'm talking like a Midwestern mom. Alright, let's see if we can just rip through this real quick. Suppression on the back line. Oh, there's the shuffle.
The darkness holds much worse than
Oh, it's dark. I think Hoovy's trying to get us all killed here. Hoovy's trying to get the whole party to die here. Hopefully we survive. Massacre. You shuffled the team, but Hoovy's killing the light.
injury and despondence.
So I'm sure we'll live, maybe.
Or cowardice.
I don't want to cast the veil off, but I don't think I have a choice. We just need to rip through this. Yeah, big stress heal's a scam.
Fear consumes the mind.
How much does big stress heal cost? Hold on. I can probably adjust the cost of these effects if I think they're silly. Pricing customization, here we go. Big stress is 15. All right, let's small stress, let's change that to 5. Same with the heal, and then the big stress and stress damages go to 10, and full stress heal is 25%. Let's do that. I think that's a fair number. I think that's a fair number. Oh. The game crashed. Yeah, we modded until it broke. That's the name of the game. Do you expect anything else from me, Alana? Of course not. This is a part of the course. This is the norm. All right, let's go back to the peanut gallery save. I mean, we were mid-combat. It's just gonna load mid-combat. This is so cursed. Movie says we win. No, we didn't win. We lost already. It's only been an hour. We've only been streaming for 40 minutes. I can refund it if it's not there. So I can refund the regens and whatnot, but it supposedly holds it in queue until the effect actually triggers. It seems like it's smart enough to know that. What other game should I do for crowd control? What are the other silly ones that are on this list? Legend of Zelda, every single kind. I don't know why you would crowd control Tetris. Sonic Heroes is pretty fun. Paper Mario. Mario Party, okay. What else we got here?
The fiends must be driven back.
Okay, so the regen didn't go through.
Of our noble line.
So I will refund the regen and the light and the triple regens, I think, right? Okay. That's all I have to refund. Why is VLC? Wait, VLC's an option? Why? Let's see here. This one.
As the fiend falls, a
Ship
faint
of Harkonnen? I don't know how to do that. Prevent against doing Crown Banjo-Kazooie's players and torture. It seems like if you do like a platformer game, it would be complete torture, right? I think that's probably the one that people would be like, oh, let's do like a wacky platformer adventure RPG and just have everything be chaotic. I think that's fine. I think it'd be... Oh, there's a Zomboid one too. Hold on, I could do Zomboid. Although I think that one would just be more stressful considering you can completely change a player's character stats from 0 to 100. You can break someone's leg for 250 coins, or as we call that in the business, $2.50. You can kill your streamer's run by breaking a leg, literally.
injury and despondence set the stage for heroism.
Okay,
or
there we go.
cowardice.
Yeah, I mean, you don't use the emulators if you're gonna do certain stuff. So I do see how that would work. GTA 5 seems really weird. DRG, Cult of the Lamb. There's a RimWorld crowd control. Oh god, we are not doing that.
Fear and frailty.
Inscription, Lumineous, Dredge. Why is there... I don't understand. What can you control on VLC? Hold on. I need to know. What can you control with VLC? You use VLC. Okay, so you can just control the streamer's video program by play, pause, move forward or backwards, 1 or 5 minutes, speed up, slow down the video. Just basically be an absolute gremlin if you really wanted to be one. I don't think we're gonna do that, but I think it's funny that it's an option. Let's see here.
And now
Oh my gosh.
hold fast.
Oh.
Fire.
All right, we did it. We're free. We did it. We somehow survived. Okay.
Be wary.
Let's grab the chest and get out of this abominable nightmare of a hellscape. Okay, don't need this. All right, we did it. Oh. Oh, we survived somehow.
My hole.
Don't think we should have survived that one. The thing is still working, right? The crowd control. If it ever breaks at any point, let me know. Kahila became bloodthirsty, but also and a mankind hater. Magmar became soft and a lucid dreamer, which is bad because now you have less max HP. Marked by the flock, last gasp. Cool. Fantastic. Let's see what friends we got. What kind of fresh friends are we gonna recruit today?
Though long years may seek to separate them, action and consequence.
We got a ringmaster, a milkmaid, an onabushi, and a dredge. Now, I believe Ixonia wanted the milkmaid. So Ixonia gets the milkmaid. Your skills are gonna be... I guess that depends if you're a frontliner. I guess I usually make milkmaid backline, so we'll just give you the backline kit. Onabushi's a multi-position character. Who wants to be the Onabushi? You are a woman wielding a naginata, and you try to not explode into a million tiny pieces. What do we make you? Well, this one's infirm, and bloodthirsty, and quite musical. Very odd. Very Bushido. Very, what's the word we're thinking of? Very Bushido core. Congrats, Drunken Wayfarer. You get to be this one. And then if we find another, what's it called? Vestal, we can make that Alana so that she's forced yet again into a life of pain and suffering in Darkest Dungeon, where she ends up being perpetually afflicted with the Crimson Curse, because this happens every single time. Who else does not have a character? Arani is normally here and doesn't have a character. Let's make Arani the ringleader. Who else? And the Dredge, who summons a mecha? Or is that not a thing anymore? Okay, I think it's still a thing. Who would want to have the mecha character? We already have a Zoingo, so we can't make it Zoingo. Okay, Blank said something earlier. Blank 7th. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we'll upgrade everything. All right, now that we're ready to go for the next stage. All right, Guild
Make no mistake.
gets an upgrade, and then the Smith
Greater threats. Our soldiers
should
must be
get an
ready.
upgrade as well.
Fresh
Okay.
kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary.
All right, we're gonna shove Sai into the cloister, and then we're gonna shove Magmar into the penance hall to be flagellated. That should be fine. Zeoposer has somehow not had a full affliction yet, so I just will make Zeoposer drink. We're gonna do our best to keep every character alive. I don't really want to send off people unnecessarily, so we're gonna not do that. And then let's go on our next magical adventure. You know, let's go to the Weld. We haven't gone to the Weld yet. And Twitch and Gus Spam notification integration. Oh. Sorry about that. Okay. So Strange, we can also go to Farmstead, or we can go back into the ruins and get a dying light. Well, let's do the Weld. Let's go send in. Who wants to go into the Weld? We send Kahila back in, or we can send in a new fresh batch. Okay, so Dredge is kind of a mixed position. Onabushi I know is a mixer, and then I believe this one also just kind of goes where they want. Mostly frontliner. Last Laugh, Grand Entrance. Neil. Barry and Leon is minus stress. And we get one more take a bow. I think we do Flummox. And we start you on back spot. Hello, Ray. I really want to use fan favorite. Oh, gotcha. Interesting. Okay, so let's get rid of Neil and replace it with fan favorite. Probably take Neil still. That's probably fine. You're tired? We'll make Ixonia the healer for this run. So Ixonia, you'll run the backline kit. That's a set kit. And then for Drunken Wayfarer, the Onnabushi, you're going to be probably moving forward and backwards a lot. So we'll do... I like River Bends. And we'll do... Wiltering Branch. I think we need Bleed. So we'll do Morning. Flight Reversal. And probably just add Summer Haze so you can use that in mid position. And also have a stun. Okay, I think this is a fine kit. Are you okay, Ray? I know you were moving stuff around. Have you survived? We're doing what you asked. We're doing the Twitch, or the funny integration that you had requested earlier. Okay, we're gonna give you stun resistance. And I can't use anyone else. Alright, that's fine. Let's go forth onto this short little adventure. Cannot remember what we actually need in the Weld. I believe you need food, obviously. Probably medicinals, anti-venom, 1 shovel is probably fine. Don't think you need keys normally. Holy water is probably okay, and a bunch of torches. I think that's correct. I think 2 shovels is probably fine. Yeah, let's do double shovel. I like double shovel trouble. Probably upgrades. There's... that's fine, whatever. They're still green. Oh, okay. You're putting together new monitors now. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't break again. This is great. I love it. Plus, this gives me an excuse to play Darkest Dungeon, which I said. Fantastic game. I was playing Darkest Dungeon 2 the other day, and it just doesn't feel right. I don't know how to describe it, but I like the token-based gameplay a little bit more, but man, it's, shoot, how do you use the spider web? I think you torch this, right? Screw it, just touch it. Okay, that was the incorrect option, apparently. I'll make sure this is working correctly. Fantastic. I can see those events that Hoovy's now spending to make us suffer, bit by bit. Okay. What does this do? Troubling Effigy. Probably Holy Water. Thank God, I actually got that right. Born Leader, Inspiring Aura that manifests in combat. Okay, don't know what those mean, but that's fine. Burn the shovel here. Give me more treasures.
Wealth beyond measure.
What's this dude? The dice is Jester only. This is fine.
The foolhardy alike.
Yeah, well, they're brand new monitors, right? And also, you got like 27-inch monitors. They're bigger than my primary monitor is 27 inches, and you have 2 27-inch monitors. My other 2 monitors like 24. I think you medicinal herbs. How do I interact with this? Gonna torch. Yeah, screw it. Just touch it.
Packs laden
Looks weird. It was on sale.
Are often low on supplies.
We are not doing the Shambler fight. You cannot make me do the Shambler fight, so we're not gonna do that. I don't want to die. I want to actually be able to experience the game. So interesting. So these can only be used in the last position. Otherwise, oh, that's annoying. Okay. I may have taken a team that's a little disjointed in how they're supposed to operate. We may have to change up some of the skills that we have on our... Yeah, it's a nice monitor. I know, the white monitor was really nice. Grand entrance.
Back to the pit.
Interesting. It only moves up 2 spaces, but then we can move back with Morning. And how did you end up in the front? That's really weird. I don't know where people are positioned anymore. What are you doing, Hoovy? Hoovy's trying to make us die again. Wait, so you can just keep spamming grand entrance. That's really funny. That move is actually not restricted to once per... Oh, jeez.
Confusion.
We've done nothing. It's okay. It's not like I can see all the commands that are being spammed as we go through this. Like Ahila putting regen on and regen and regen. Don't worry, Ixonia will survive. Alright, now I believe we can shoot here. On the pistol blast does not work. Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness. We can't... We're not hitting anything. It's too dark. Okay, I'll burn the torches. We need to burn the torches so we can see.
Their formation is broken. Maintain.
Oh, did I ever fix the chat thing on the side? I don't think I ever did I? Hold on. Okay, there we go. That should be correct now.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
It's dark again. It's light again. I have torches. I can keep spending torches to keep the run bright and happy.
May indeed stalk these shadows,
I am running out of torches to keep the place bright and happy. I am actually out of torches now.
And now, the darkness holds dominion.
Okay, well, let's, I cannot apparently beat the power of money and coin. Let's go to the next one. We can complete this very quickly. Come on. Come on. Crack this open. Oh, a torch, thank you. I almost missed the trap that was literally in front of me because I didn't have the torch. You think I can see things? I'm blind. I have a very poor vision. Alright. We have to complete both of these battles anyways. Let's do this one first.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery.
Why is there a second this is the second Shambler altar. We're not touching it because we're out of torches, but why is there two of them? Seems a little unnecessary, but you know, who knows at this point. This comp is so bad. Yes, Milkmaid does not eat. Milkmaid cannot eat because she's got that whole refraction thing going on, because she's not real. She's a ghost of what she should be. Flummox or Last Laugh. I guess we just bash heads in. You know what's funny? I don't think I played with Ringleader last time. I think Ringleader is actually kind of an interesting class.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh, okay, so that when she kills anything, that's a stress heal for everyone, right? Is that how this works? Okay. Listen, I've never played Ringleader. Let's just smash things. I also haven't, like, looked at the workshop for this game in quite some time. Yes, Normar, this is a strategy game. Have you ever played this? We're playing it slightly different. You can actually interact with the game yourself and let us do some silly things. That's right. You too can cause utter bedlam and chaos. Good painting later in the weekend one as well. Ooh. I forgot it's almost the weekend. You know what I've been stuck doing all day? I've been stuck being in meetings. Let me just say, I am so sick and tired of being in meetings. If I have to sit in another meeting where I am not required to say anything, I am going to blow a gasket. I was stuck in an hour-and-a-half meeting where I was told I was only going to be needed for 5 minutes. Hour and a half later, I'm still in this stupid phone call, and I'm being asked questions like once every 15 minutes, but they need me there in case I need to answer something. I was going nuts. I literally, at the end of this meeting, I said, hey, don't want to interrupt, but I just want to know, do you still need me for any other questions? And then they're like, oh, it's okay, you can go now. I'm like, oh my god, why couldn't you have let me go earlier? And that is a completely unnecessary side story where I complain about corporate life. So anyways, yeah. And played this with some other guy beat before. I would recommend this game, quite honestly, if you're ever looking for something to play normal. It's fun, it's different, and it's stressful. You like suffering. This is the perfect suffering game. Okay, so what does this actually do? Rend the Mocked. Oh, already dying. But that's not good. What is your death blow resistance? 70% is pretty high. I think that's a pretty good amount. We can stun this thing. It's gonna, I guess, yeet things at it. No luck. Why does it keep crashing? What is the command that's causing that to happen? That's so weird. That's like the second time. Oh, maybe it's the timing of the regen command. Okay, I'll refund you that.
Has come to our family. You remember
Okay,
our
so
venerable house?
we're just gonna disable regen for now. I don't know why that was breaking, but I think adding regen at certain inopportune times breaks it in half, which is very strange. All right, let's go back to the peanut gallery save. Yeah, I think the regen is the command. So apparently if I refund a command enough times, the game actually just says, hey, or crowd control will say, hey, we're gonna disable that command because clearly it's breaking in half. And I'm like, okay. And I think that's what happened. So unfortunately, you can't spam regen on characters, but you can always spam your favorite heal effects. So that's always a fun, wacky option too. Also, holy cow, it's really hot. Do we need more gold? Oh, we don't need more gold right now, no. We're just trying to get through this fight and hopefully survive and not explode into a million tiny pieces so we can go on to the next fight, and the next fight, and the next fight, and so on and so forth. That's how this game operates. Okay, here we go.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all
Okay.
the life from these groves.
So the big heal definitely worked. I saw that big heal go through. Oh my goodness, the darkness is making it hard to do anything.
Continually on
So when you kill an enemy, stress heal the party. Got it. Long range spot. Yeah, we do have we have a back line and front lines. We have options. Yes, Kahila. Oh, that's right. It is a free action. Thank you. Goodness. Our accuracy is so bad because it's dark. Turns out things don't know how to hit enemies in the darkness. Strange how crazy that is. Oh my goodness, we just can't hit this thing.
their formation.
Does it not affect accuracy? Okay, well, our accuracy is just bad in general. Okay, so you take the anti, you take, we are out of bandages. Take this, we don't need the journal page. Take the strong box, crack that open. The darkness consumes, there was nothing in that. Okay, one more fight. Comrades, all we gotta do is survive one more fight, okay? And then we'll get better teams eventually, because right now our teams are just kind of mishmash of whatever we have lying around. Before we enter that final room, I will consume all of our food, though. How weirdly convenient that the game's like, hey, would you like to consume food?
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
The gunman is stressing. There's always stressing. Protecting a cleric errant. Yes, I think we throw away the citrine. Citrine is not worth it. Okay. Yeah, they're all starting to stress out. Okay, so we don't have torches. I'm gonna give you holy water. I'm gonna have you eat as much as you can, and then also have you eat as much as you can. We're not going to use grand entrance. We'll replace that with, honestly, I think Barry and Leon is fine. Just immediate stress heal. All right, can we survive this random fight that's left here? Oh gosh, that is a very ugly looking bird. Oh god. The Callous Shriekling. Okay, riposte active? Yeah. Well, yeah, we're getting lucky at least. You can see that Drunken Wayfarer here did not succumb. However, what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch to Mech Titan mode. Let's start blasting. Let's do this one. Perfect. And then I think we can just fan favorite here. Pretty gets a positive 40%. Oh, I didn't know that's how that worked. Okay, so that's just an always active thing. Got it. Okay, so then we can heal this a little bit. And you know what? Let's just add a regen. Yes, we're playing with heavily modded classes because I am insane and I like to suffer by making my game completely unrecognizable to the original, apparently. But within reason, you know, within reason, we like to keep it that way. Actually, now I need to kind of check on the Darkest Dungeon Workshop if there's even like a maid class. Hold on. I'm actually curious. Let's see what it says. Oh, we got here. Let's do Flummox on this one. Let's see what we find. I'm always interested in seeing what people put on the workshop, even if it's... You can find some of the most degenerate stuff. Ah, here we go. Darkest Dungeon, the Maid. That's not the Maid I'm thinking. Oh, it's... Oh, okay, it's Sakuya inspired. What else we got? Maid, Leper Maid skin, Skeleton Maid, Ocean Dragon, which is like a full anime class. Interesting. I've not seen that one before, but that seems kind of cool, actually. Okay, so we have to maintain our heat. How much heat do I have? Oh, I'm at 10 heat. Okay. Hello, Krusty. Good evening. In for the kill. Let him go, bunga bunga. Alright. We should be able to kill one of these. Or not. That's a neat character. Yeah, he's got his own mech thing. How are you doing, Krusty? Welcome to the wackiest Darkest Dungeon run possible, because you too can participate.
Give them no quarter.
This is called the Dredge. He was actually a class that was designed for that Black Reliquary overhaul, but they did backport it into Darkest Dungeon 1 base so that people can play it in this one if they don't want to play Black Reliquary, which I think is nice. Play Marvel Rivals with friends. Oh, gotcha. I've not actually played Marvel Rivals myself. I understand it's very popular though, but I cannot be bothered to play another hero shooter. I was almost tempted to play Overwatch the other day. You want to know why? I somehow, for some reason, got into rewatching the old Overwatch cinematics because they were really cool, and I actually really enjoyed it. Like, I was rewatching Dragons, I was rewatching what's the other one called? Yeah, it was Dragons, and then there's the May one, and the Bastion one, and the Reinhardt one. They were so nice. I was like, man, can you imagine what this game would be like if they didn't just completely gut it? Medic. I used to play TF2. Oh, trust me, I used to be a big TF2 player. But that was a lifetime ago. How do I crack this open? Key? Alright, touch it. Yeah. Also, gosh, you feel old now. Trust me, I feel old whenever I think about it. I was surprised when I saw that, like, oh yeah, these cinematics were like 2016. I was like, I think it was 2016, or it might have been 2017, but either way, I was like, oh. Okay, so this Gausia, Faithless, misses the spot, weak grip on life. Got it. You have 2k hours on TF2. Jesus. I used to be addicted to Counter-Strike. That was my thing. Alright, we got our Sand Lady. Here's our Shield Breaker. Alright, into the roster you go. Alright, what else we got? Who did we find this time? We found a Forlorn, another Onabushi that we don't need, so we already have one. We did find a Duchess and a Squire. So we'll throw the Squire in here. The Duchess, and I want a Forlorn. Maybe Forlorn might be fine. Alright. Kahila, you already have the character. Who wants to be a character? We got 4 new victims that are ready to join us on this match. What did you get? Rabies? I'll probably get rid of your rabies. That's probably not something we want to keep. Alright. Who wants to be a character? Who doesn't have a character yet? This is the Duchess rework, I believe. Put you in, coach? Alright, Krusty, you get to be the Duchess. Biscuit 029. 029, okay. Your daughter wasn't prepped for her first day in school. Oh, jeez. Oh, you have a kid? I can't believe you have a kid. We have parents in this chat. Actually, I can't say that because SPO sometimes shows up and says, like, yeah, gotta put the child to sleep. Alright. Who wants to be the Squire? Squire is a knight class, another one that's similar to the other ones we've already had, but this one is more of a simple type fella. Well, if that was her daughter in first year, that means that daughter is now like in high school. Steve, you want to be this one? Got it. You can be the Squire. Look at him. Look at this Squire. He's ready to fight for glory and justice. Alright, what else we got? If someone wants these other two, we can assign them as needed. I think we're just gonna go right into the next fight, though. Alright, we now have access to the Warrens and the Cove. Let's see here. We can get Vengeful Boots for the Musketeer, or we can go over here and grab... Let's go into the Ruins. Ruins is probably fine. Commandant Flare Gun. Protection Stone for 10% protection. I think we go into the Ruins. Alright, who are we sending in? Let's send in Hoovy. Maybe we can do Double Knight with Steve in the front as well. Let's see. Hard Noggin, Penetrate, and Fading. That's kind of unfortunate. You actually have a stress reduction. Not to mention a buff with Holy Horn. You can only take 5 skills. Destructive Overhead. Oh, okay, so interesting. 3-round cooldown. Can't use on the first round. They're holding Mason Shield. Yeah, that's called the Man-at-Arms. He's a very cool class. Hello, Garm. Good evening. Let's see. Thrusting Stab buffs your... Okay, so basically everything buffs this Destructive Overhead. Because I have at least 1 and 2. Slash moves you forward once. I think we get rid of Thrusting, and... I think we get rid of... Apprenticeship is fine. So let's put Steve in here. Oh yeah, we'll do the upgrades too, that's right. For backline, we'll take in Goldenrod, because unfortunately Zeopozer is drinking. The problem is I can't... You can just do weird shuffle shenanigans, but I don't think I want to do that. Take Havel. We haven't taken Havel, and Havel is an archer, so that's probably okay. Arani, you are the Ringmaster. That's who we end up. Protect hero with the Hangman. Yeah. If you want a character Normar, let me know, but it's when we find a character. Let's upgrade the people we're sending in. Uvi, you can have a slightly better sword. As well as... Actually, can we also upgrade the armor smithing? Perfect. Just gotta keep the people that are level 1 at least a little bit livelier. And... we need at least 1 more skill for you. So I think we'll give you Holy Lance, because that way you can use that in 5. It is pretty Cthulhu-esque, yeah. Let's see. Goldenrod, Noxious, Plague, and Battlefield Hoovy. Let's see. We'll give you Smite and Holy Lance upgrade. Probably don't... maybe Stunning is fine. Havel. I think Sure Shot is a typical generic skill, so we'll give you that upgrade. Okay, that's probably fine for now. We don't want to burn through all our cash. Do I need a second heal? Because my capacity is 5 total. Actually, yeah, we don't need Bulwark. Take Battle Heal. Alright, onwards into the ruins yet again as we hunt down the Protection Stone. It's fine. It's gonna say that they don't have all their skills equipped because I'm not having them equip all 7 skills. Because, again, I like to self-restrict to 5 skills max per character. Although, for some reason, it didn't work. I have to make sure I equip them or after fights, which is really odd. Or after I level them up. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, if you level them up, I have to re-equip it. That makes sense. Okay. Alright, food. I'm double shovel, double holy water, double skeleton key, double bandage, a bunch of torches should be fine. Yes, I know you can bring more treasure. I played this game a lot, so I actually know a lot of the stuff that's going on in this game, Normar, don't worry. I'm very acquainted with how this game operates. Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom while we load. I'll be right back.
pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Okay. Let's see what actually happened while I was gone. Okay, so it doesn't seem like anyone did too many things. People just redeemed their coins. Perfect. Let's just continue on this magical adventure, and hopefully no one explodes. Yes, it's a very convenient, straight path down. I think we'll be fine. I'm gonna switch to the pixel model, because I kind of want to use the pixel model today. I don't know why I've not been using this. Hey, it's me, your favorite low-resolution professor. Now that I am more... Do each of these, like, give a different vibe? I feel like this one has a more relaxed vibe, and the other one has a much more, I guess, generic anime face vibe. I don't know. I've just been thinking about that recently. I think it's because on this one, the eye track... Oh, jeez. Ooh, we got tetanus. Congratulations. This one, I think it's because the way it tracks my face, and I might have to adjust this, is that my eyes are a lot more at half position, like this, a lot of the times. You know what I mean? Because it's like big, normal, and then close. There's a lot in this position for some reason here. Very strange. It's something I have noticed, though. 2 tanks, 1 supporter, 1 attacker. Yeah, we're don't worry. We're doing silly comps. Oh yeah, the classic gaming feel. I guess that's true too. I wonder if it's just not tracking it very well because my eyes are small too. Okay, here we go. That's kind of a nice attack. So it does improve destructive overhead a bunch of times. Excellent. We'll rip through this fairly easily. Also, who got the crit bonus? Oh, Havel got a 50%. So it is a 50% crit bonus. That's insane. That's actually a crazy amount of crit provided by that effect. Holy cow. So if I use piercing arrow. Oh. So that dies on turn immediately. it doesn't even get a chance to live.
The
The poor
slow
fella
death.
just gets exploded.
Unforeseen.
Yeah, it's probably a classic gaming feel. I don't know. We'll see. I definitely will commission some more art though. It's been like almost a year since I commissioned anything, so I kind of been wanting to do that. And we'll figure that out. I think you're oh, I don't have herbal meds here. You're supposed to use herbal meds here, right? Anti-venom. Okay, never mind. I'll just touch it. Forgot I don't have certain items available. At least we can just keep the torch up. I don't think Hoovy has enough negative or coins to keep putting the lights out, so we can just keep the lights on, hopefully, maybe. Gotta go for boss. Yeah. So it only lasts for 2 rounds, which is something of no. What disease do you have? Tetanus? Okay. Always the tetanus with these people. Everyone's got tetanus of some kind. Everyone's got a disease. Speaking of which, was a unrelated note. I know I don't want to talk too much about it, but for those who've been keeping up with the V Shoujo stuff, I don't know if anyone saw the whole apparently people are breaking their NDAs now and explaining exactly how they feel about certain events. Because I saw that Vebe, I think that was her name, I don't know, posted an entire thing where, like, basically every V Shoujo member has been coming out and saying how awful management was and how they were all forced to sign NDAs that said, hey, yeah, we couldn't talk about this. Steve is feeling hopeless. Tragic.
There can be no hope in this hell.
And now he's getting ripped apart.
No hope at
How
all.
extra tragic. Well, just don't die. Here's some medicine. Keep yourself alive, buddy. Okay, so... Oh, because I'm using Limb Snipe. What's just the other one? I think Destructive Overhead is probably fine. I think his damage might be the same, so... Oh my goodness. He's hungry for blood. How do you not know the 500,000 was probably by a chronically ill woman was shared? Listen, they knew.
Confidence surges
Okay,
as the
that is
enemy
just
crumbles.
corporate speak to, try to weasel their way out of actually having to claim any responsibility for their own ineptitude. Okay, they knew exactly what it was for. They basically gambled on a 50-50 that they would be able to get the money to, for their to raise their venture capital funding round, and then they could then pay the $500,000 for the charity that they were supposed to pay off. But they failed to secure that funding, and thus that's why it completely blew up in their face. It is tragic. And the ones hurt by this the most are the ones who need that money. Oh, I don't think anyone. I don't know if they expected anyone to believe that lie. Nice, plus 20% damage. Okay, can I just stun this one? Okay, so it did shuffle. Okay, so it seems like it does the effect, like in the middle of, like in between actions, obviously. So we saw that the
Terrible assault cannot be
the
left
courtier
unanswered.
did get shuffled to the front by Arani, so that means we can just beat the poor thing up. Yeah, it is a shame though.
Gently.
This
is how a life
I was talking about this earlier, but it's a darn shame too, because I don't think those people are ever gonna get their money back. Like the content creators, like, have just never been paid. Have you seen not only them, but I know Nyanners put one out, and she left in like 2023, and she says like, yeah, we were forced into like awful contracts. And I think one of them was like, yeah, they wanted not only my money from,
Give them no quarter.
V Shoujo things, but they also wanted their money from contracts with their other management team that they're part of. What was it? Like Mythic
Momentary
Entertainment.
abatement.
It's so sad. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry, Zongo. We can stop talking about it if you don't want to hear about it anymore. It is just really unfortunate, though.
Continually
Look at that
onslaught.
damage.
Destroy
Glorious.
them
Glorious
all.
damage. Okay. Grab that. We did get some boosts that we can't use on anyone here. Hopefully, let's talk about happy news then. Let's, which big VTuber do you think is gonna get married now? Now that apparently, as I saw one person put it, Mimi Nightmare getting engaged means it's going to trigger the biggest wedding fever in VTuber history and will initiate, and I quote a post that I saw on 4chan, or at least a screenshot that someone posted on Twitter, the great cuckening, and I was like, what? Oh, it'll be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I heard that this oak person was engaged, maybe married, but you know, it's kind of hard to tell. Oh my gosh, I hate this stupid thing. This thing has such a high dodge rate. Switch the blighting arrow. Switch the blight arrows. And just blight everything here. Beautiful. Look at that. God, this thing has so much dodge. It is really nice though that at least we're getting some positive news with Nimi Nightmare getting married. Oh, I did see one other VTuber that was kind of big. She basically said, "Hey, I'm going to," she posted on July 21, "Hey, I'm going camping and with no social media. I'll check back in 3 days." And then the first thing she tweets back when she's back is some, like, the everything's on fire message. I was like, oh, imagine going away for a week and just everything is just on, yeah, Cottontail. It was perfect. It's super hard to tell if I'm actually married with a strangled and death for the atrocities he keeps committing, but I'm still alive. Oh, yeah, that's okay, because Ray is physically not next to me in order to actually kill me yet. Oh, I can't heal because he's stressed out. There we go. Joel's gonna reveal he's happily married. Listen, your favorite content creator is either married or dating. Didn't you know that? That's the rule apparently now. Married, dating, or has a chronic health condition. Take your pick. Just take your pick. It's any of those, whichever one you want it to be.
Precision and power.
I wouldn't be surprised if Joel was married. I would not be surprised by that at all.
A death
The real question is who? No, that's the real question. Who, with whom? Please accept the heal. Holy cow. This man has a death wish. Oh my goodness. Havel's just critting everything. The man's on a bloodbath.
Success. So
Yeah, Face Connect is insane.
Or is it merely
I don't watch much Face Connect because they're a little too unhinged. Obviously, like, the only exception is probably Cleo because I was watching Cleo before she became FaZe. But the rest of them, at least the super popular ones, are a little unhinged. And when you watch as Cleo, yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Like, if I see clips of them, I'll watch them. Like, and if I see like a Pippa clip or a, what's the other one called? Who's the other clinically insane ones? I know there's Pippa, and then there's, why am I blanking out on this? Who was the other criminally insane one? Not Enma. Yeah, I think Tenma. Yeah, I think Tenma was the other one. I think I occasionally see some Tenma stuff. And then, oh, Mari before she became FaZe was, I don't know how to describe this, but there's a clip of Mari rapping along to a song, and it blew up viral. It went a little viral because of the lyrical content in that song. I don't know how else to describe this. It was, yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Holy cow, we're dying already. Oh, Steve is constantly dying. Please stop dying. Here's some heals. Yeah, Pippa the Ripper.
unnerved, unbalanced?
I don't know. I kind of want to like Face Connect, and I think it's kind of interesting how they've somehow survived by just, I don't know, not being self-destructive to their talents. But I think it's not even just the, it's not even just the, you know what actually is worse right now? VTuber fans. VTuber fans are insane. Can't reach that. I should probably listen to some covers. I don't listen to too many singing covers. I'm not gonna pull up the Pippa stream. I'm not gonna pull up a Pippa stream on my own stream. Please tell me I can crack this open. Thank goodness, here we go. Fish. Alright, it's time for me to make my own agency. I'm gonna make my own agency. We're gonna call it, let's call it the Federal Association, no, let's call it the Federal Union of Talented Anime Characters. Or VTuber Hot Pot, that also sounds fun. V-Pot. Yeah, let's call it V-Pot, because that's how you have to name every single VTuber agency in existence. You always have to do like V plus something. That's always how it is. It's just V plus word, right? There's no originality to it. It's like you always have to have V in it. V Shoujo, Hollow Live. I don't know what Face Connect, but a lot of them have. What's wrong, Garv? That's perfectly normal. It's similar to how, you know, the Federal Unemployment Tax Act Commission is called, you know. That's totally how it works. I don't know who you, oh, you healed, you did the big heal. Fantastic. We are getting healed for sure. Listen, yeah, we'll call it V-Pot. And it's called that because it's a melting pot of various different individuals from all walks of life who have decided to become VTubers together. Whoa! And it's totally not a way for me to hide my hot pot expenses as business expenses under the table. Wink, wonk, wink. Can I actually wink with this model? I don't think I can. Hold on. Oh, I can! Oh my god, that's hurting my eyes. I should probably not have done that.
Be gone, fiend.
The Federal Union of Characters by Kasho. Exactly. Listen, we'll come up with a crazy VTuber strategy. We're going to raise $11 million in venture capital funding and spend like 1 to 2 million of that advertising in Shinjuku Station on the pillars at the cost of like a couple $100,000 per day.
Can be felled. They can.
And then we'll also what else would we do? What else would this hypothetical V-Pot organization do? We're gonna buy Itasha cars and use that as crazy advertising money. We're gonna promise people hilariously unrealistic returns on their, I think I can use holy water on this, right? Bandages. I cannot remember how to use this. Just not gonna touch it. There's another one. Screw it. Wow. Oh, it's herbs? Okay, well, I didn't have any herbs.
Watch your step.
I keep forgetting to bring... Yeah. Let's bring herbs next time. I think what are the other... Oh, we did it. Let's go see what these last two curios are. We might as well see what we find. Books? Alright, I like books. You touch the books. Just kidding. Touch this crate. Wow, that sucks. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be the V-Pot organization. And then we'll all totally become anime idols, and we'll have our big debut concert in Tokyo Dome, even though most of us probably do not speak a lick of Japanese, and only some of us actually can.
Welcome home.
We are not doing Pet Patrol again. Hate that nonsense. Alright, Steve, we're gonna send you to get flagellated. I'm just kidding, we're gonna have you go pray.
They are yours now.
And Zia Poser is missing for the week. And let's see who our new friends of the week are. Ready? We have a Wraith, a Houndmaster, a Grave Robber, and a Prodigy. Alright, let's make,
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond
let's see, there's actually
forged
different
by
color
battle
schemes. Okay.
and
Does anyone want to
bloodshed.
be any of these fine characters? We got the Lawman, we got the Gravy Robbery Lady, we got the Wraith, which is... I don't remember how this one works. A lot of mark mechanic. Actually, we have enough to make a marked team, actually. I don't want to use Prodigy. Prodigy's so wacko. Okay. So, I don't know. Once people say they want a character, well, again, we'll do that. Let's pick a new comp. So, let's do... We don't have a lot of money. We should probably do, like, a money run. Let's treat Hoovy's tetanus, because that is going to kill his damage and accuracy. And let's just go, actually. We can just go into the dark. I think we're skilled enough that we wouldn't just explode, right? Probably a good chance for Magmar to get stronger, too. Let's get Magmar trained up. So, Magmar, you are blessed with better weapon and armor, as well as a bit of skills. Okay, so 1, 2... And then those 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Magmar's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. And let's go. Ooh, we could fight the Necromancer's Apprentice. I don't think we're gonna do that yet. Let's go into the Warrens. Alright, let's send in Magmar with Let's see here. Kahila, you can join in the Warrens fight. Havel's like our only strong backline attacker, which is really cursed. Oh, we need to send Krusty in. Let's send Krusty in. Krusty can go instead of Magmar for now. We'll send Magmar in the next one. I guess Houndmaster is not assigned yet, and we need a healer. I guess we're sending Goldenrod back in. Alright, so... I need someone who wants to be a Houndmaster. Garm, what do you want to be? Do you want to be a Houndmaster, Garm? Do you want to be a law person who's got a loyal doggo? I guess so. If you don't want it, let me know and I'll change it. But for now, this is what you are. You are a Houndmaster. Taking care of your fine pet. A shrug? Okay, that's a yes then. Don't need Blackjack. Take Lick Wounds. Hound's Rush. Harry. Whistle. Cry Havoc. Dud Hitters. Scophobia. What? I don't have a lot of these yet because they're all class specific. Oh wait, this is insane. I just realized. Holy cow. Plus 10% bleed chance per skill level. Plus 10% per skill level. On hit, on attack, bleed the enemy. That's actually nuts. The protection stone too. That's actually crazy. Because his skills don't passively give bleed, but this just gives all of his attacks bleed. No drawback. What song, do you not want to be French? Don't you know the French people are very proud of their long and storied history of fighting against the enemy? I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Someone should probably put me down already. I think Darkest Dungeon is making me slowly lose my sanity. Alright, you get your upgrades and let's do skill upgrades. So what do we get? What are we having use? Everything except Data Link and Strategic Shuffle. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, those are your skills. And then Goldenrod, you're fine. Krusty's untested yet. Wait, does this version of Duchess not transform anymore? Feed the Beast. Thirst for Power. Crimson Downpour. Wait. Wait, how does this work? I'm using the, I think I'm using one of the reworked Duchesses. Hold on, let me look it up. Which one am I using? We're using Duchess Reformed by Cerebral Cloud. Is not restricted to the Abomination layout. Okay, so so their combat move skill is the one that transforms them. So they still get they have access to all their skills basically. They have a full slew. So we'll pick the ones that are best in human form. So we'll do Challenger Reprisal because that gives Riposte, which is fantastic. Noble Obligation is a move forward. Crimson Downpour sounds sick. Hello, Hichi. Have a good night, Hichi. Thanks for swinging by. Feed the Beast, Crimson Downpour, and... heal 15% of max HP, but then Feed the Beast gets you a penalty. You have to remove that with Thirst for Power. Stun. I think we just take Thirst for Power. Just go raw DPS kit. That should be fine. We're playing a very wacky version of Darkest Dungeon with crowd control. Maybe you should look into it too if you ever played this game, Meech. I'm not sure if that's something you've considered. It's very silly, I'll say that much. What do I need for this? Warren's is poison-centric. If we can find tanky classes, Normar, we will, but we have not found any because I have so many modded classes that's filling up the class pool with a lot of garbage. Don't think we need... I think it's mostly medicinal anti-venoms here. Don't think I need the rest, right? Take one holy water just in case. Pretty sure that's all I need. No more coins. I know. Everyone burns through their coins really quickly and I can't stop that. And the only way to get more coins is unfortunately you have to spend money. And I'm not... Don't ever spend money if you don't feel like spending money. It's expensive. I think it's the other ways you can spend bits. I think that's the other way to do it. So, you know, that's just how it works. Because I can't make people's I can't make the conversion any better.
But perhaps we
Should
can
get someone else's money.
faster.
If only. There we go. Apparently, oh, bandages, right? Apparently the only other way to change it is if I choose to subscribe to the pro version of crowd control, which is like $8 a month, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that quite yet.
Efficacy unwitnessed.
I think that seems a little unnecessary. But yeah, if people like this, I'll definitely consider doing this again. What is that blood star bleach? I don't like how that looks. Why are we bleeding? How did I start bleeding? Oh, that's right. Alert time sounds good, Garm. Hopefully you get some good time to relax. I know you get stressed sometimes. Anyways, what other fun VTuber news is out there other than like HoloLive doing more HoloLive things and whatnot? And your favorite Oshi is getting probably a new outfit because this seems to happen every single time. Finish your finals, congratulations. Did you pass with the grade you wanted, or do you know? Oh, you just finished it, but you don't know yet. Got it. Got it. God, this reprisal is so good. Okay, so then I can buckshot this. You got bad news? Okay. Is it VTuber bad news or VTuber good news? Did a final yesterday, right? Okay. Sure, you had a final yesterday. Continue. I'm listening while I try to find something to talk about because I am, like, running out of topics. How does this work, actually? Thirst for power doesn't do a lot of damage, but it sucks their soul out versus bleeding do bonus. Oh, gets you faster. So Duchess works. This Duchess works good on a bleed team. Okay. Got it. Okay, so that's how this operates. Just double checking, and I'm dying already. Look at that. These leeches are just giving everyone diseases. Deep blood. Cures itself over time, plus 5 dodge. If you're above certain HP, extra stress. Okay, that's really weird. That's a very odd skill. Let's just decimate this.
Confidence surges as the enemy
Finally get link past the grace period. Oh. Oh, okay, I see where this is going. Okay. You know what's gonna happen? That's gonna be a nightmare forever. I'm not even joking. That is a perpetual nightmare about failing a class. I hope you're able to appeal it. Yeah, like complain and be like, hey, look, like take screenshots or something and the timestamp or whatever just to prove like, hey, I was supposed to take this and you couldn't let me take it. Why?
A fortune.
Flat damage for range skills. Okay, well, you need that. That's actually kind of solid. Get up to you. I think we'll just go up here. For now, let's just hit these curios. I'm kind of curious what this is.
If only treasure could staunch the flow.
Is Hound's Harry ranged? Oh, it is.
Corruption.
Good idea. Let's move that to... this guy. Because I was thinking more in the realm of like, oh, he's got the plague grenade. Oh my goodness, please stop walking on top of traps, please. Alright, Goldenrod is now hates mankind. Congratulations, Goldenrod. You are a mankind hater, because apparently this just happens to everyone. That was right there. Listen, how many times do I have to explain this? Streamer brain is affecting me in the sense that I am reading chat, double checking that crowd control is working, and not only am I reading one chat, I'm reading 2 chats. I have Twitch and YouTube. It surprisingly gets pretty difficult doing this. Like, I saw that was on the map and I still walked into it.
Possessed by evil intent.
Pretty sure this one's holy water. Comment. Wait. Snake oil. A very common item. So, I'm just gonna give that to you. Does this participation award even do anything? I don't even know if half of these items are actually doing what they're saying they're doing, or if I'm just like, if it's fake. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so it's just like a slightly better version. Okay. I think the real question was going to be like, when I get to a boss fight, what are people going to do with their coins? If they want to use their coins for it. That's going to be the spooky part. There we go. Let's do buckshots.
As the fiend falls,
There we go.
a faint hope blossoms.
So, anyways, I know people saw the precision award is broken from the thief. Oh, gotcha. So anyways, I mentioned this earlier, but on Discord, anyways, we will do Hoi 4 next week because we haven't done Hoi 4 in a very long time, and that was actually surprisingly high on the list of people wanted to see. So, I don't know what mod we're gonna do. Quite frankly, I kind of just want to do a normal run of, hey, welcome to the Tundra. It'll be the next art, probably the week after that. Or it could be next week. I have put off Star Sector for quite some time, and I know there's a decent amount of people who just enjoy watching Star Sector. The only reason I haven't done it in a while, Star Sector, is I was getting burnt out playing it, honestly, which was weird to say, but I just did not want to keep playing. I was legitimately getting burnt out playing it. The subjects of the next art. If I did an art stream, it would probably be, hey, let's start doing who wants to be a guest character on the Star Sector mod. I'd probably do like maybe 4 or 5 guest characters, and at that point I'll be happy enough to have enough art that I can use in the game. I think the guest characters you could use would be a player can use this as a portrait, unless the guest character is incredibly specific, like a Rey or Alana guest character would be. You could not use it as your own player portrait. It would only be restricted to like certain NPCs. I think that's how I would approach it.
These tunnels predate even the earliest.
Gotta shout out the people who have contributed or helped me out or have been very important to me. So that's why we're doing that. Yeah, let me drink my water. I'm like getting super thirsty. Hold on. There's a certain class mod I have that I've been wanting to see, but I don't think I've seen it yet. I think I have a Megumin class, but we haven't seen that yet. And you know what else? There's another class I've been meaning to download. It's like a Marvin Seo class that came out recently that I've been wanting to try out, called the Sybil. It's like some light-based character who wants to use the blessing of the moon or something to help you. Haven't had a chance to find one myself, but hopefully we find one. Yes, the Arc Wizardo. So she can cast the Explosiano. That dies on turn. I think I just bum rushed the front here. Big heal. Let me know if those effects are actually working, like if you actually see someone getting healed, but it's hard for me to tell on the fly because I don't actually get like a number on the screen, which is also kind of annoying. But yeah. I think at some point I also wanted to add like a mod to Darkest Dungeon myself. Like, oh, here's the Professor's Wacky Trinket mod. Never got around to doing that. Remember when I said I was going to do a XCOM voice mod so I could be a character voice? Never got around to doing that too, because that's a lot of effort and I got lazy. Ah, gotcha. The anime one got healed. Okay, that would make sense. She's at full. Feed the Beast. Okay, that actually did heal a decent amount too. Nice. And then just rip them apart. And I see... Hold on, why did that one get a regen? Let's see here. Let me double check the commands. Coins. Okay, as long as it's working, that's all I care about. Okay. Trust me, it's okay. Don't worry about not having money. We'll defeat these in time. They're all gonna perish. Torchbearer? Okay. I think that just goes to tell you how much I'm paying attention, which is to say not very much. I'm sorry, it's just hard for me to pay attention. Also, wow, I can't believe just how many questionable skins there are on this Steam Workshop. You know what was actually really cursed that it suddenly reminded me? I think it's absolutely insane that credit card companies, payment processors, are straight up telling video game storefronts that, hey, you're not allowed to sell this type of game anymore, or we're going to block you from selling anything at all with our payment processor. That happened to itch.io and Steam recently, where they had to take out a bunch of not safe for work titles because Visa was like, this is morally incorrect and we don't like this. Which is absolutely crazy that they were even allowed to do that. Holy cow, Duchess, please stop. Please connect. Stop using itch or start using itch? If you use Visa. The thing is, you can't get away from Visa. Everyone and their mother uses Visa. All of my cards, except one, are Visa. The only one that's not a Visa is like it's like a MasterCard.
The slow death, unforeseen.
It is just absolutely insane that these companies are allowed to just force, like, control what you're allowed to buy. These companies, like payment processing should just be, like, okay, so my understanding is that one school of thought is that it's a moral panic, where these companies are trying to control the, societal norms by saying what's allowed and what's not allowed. The other line of thinking is that, oh, this is a liability issue, where if payments are being processed for illegal activities through their payment platforms, they could be held possibly liable. Like, they have a moral obligation to stop illegal activity. But realistically, the way it should be, if I'm buying something from you and you're selling something to me, right? That's all they need to know. They don't need to know what in the world that is I'm trying to buy from you. Pansley guidelines changed due to Visa. Really? They messed with your friends' like income too? Gosh, I think that's the worst too, because a lot of people rely on this for like their income. And it's nuts what I've seen. I know like one person who uses, actually no, they don't use Fansly anymore. They use like I think they use Substar or something because they draw not safe for work content. Oh, did they lose their money too? Or is just the account's just gone? God, that's awful. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope your friend manages to either recover their account or find an alternate way of securing money. Hey, like, a few grand a month is, or a few grand a year is not chump change. Like, that's an income. Okay, that is reportable taxable income, and they should be proud that they earned money like that. You also spam calling the emails, calling the actual mails, calling the WhatsApp and everything. Oh, flooding the Visa stuff. There we go. I think this dies on turn. No, it doesn't. Heal. The Visa support, good. Like I said, they should not be able to tell us what we're allowed to buy and what we're not allowed to buy.
This expedition at least promises
On crit
success.
buff self. Sure. I think that's probably fine on you. I just need someone to carry this. Alright, final room and we're free. Just eat the rest of our food, so that we're not wasting this. Alright, here we go. These fights aren't too bad, because I know people aren't spamming crazy effects anymore. We'll probably try to do a boss today. I want to at least do the Necromancer, because I think the Necromancer is super easy, right? I think he just spawns zombies and just keep unga bunga and you win. So, I think once we get a decent comp, even at level 2, we should be able to hit it without any problem. Maybe people rally to further call. You have an email account? Listen, exactly. You tell people to stop doing something, they're just going to want to do it more. That's how it works. Oh, beautiful. Look at that heal. So, at most... Okay, so she'll be able to heal at least 33% no matter how many times, as long as she keeps hitting it. Okay. Got it. I'm just double checking how this works. Also, where is my YouTube chat? There we go. Just making sure the YouTubers aren't ignored too, because listen, YouTube exists. I'm trying to get bigger on YouTube. We're getting there, comrades. Bit by bit, I'm slowly taking over the feeds of people on YouTube. Except, apparently the most popular thing that I've ever done on a live stream on YouTube, unironically, is doing the art stream, which was really weird. I was surprised the art stream of all things was super popular on YouTube. We did it! Wow, easy victory. Alright, let's get rid of this journal page, and then let's crack open this table, which I think you use medicinal herbs. Take the food and supply. We're done.
Some experiments.
I want to come and fight
show
Necromancer
more
Apprentice.
harm.
Low on stress, high on HP. Okay, sure.
Them.
You did get disease, though, so we might need to purge that disease. You got luminous, which is crazy. +2 speed, plus accuracy? You love the light? Alright, we got the Sunward Isles. What do we find? Bowman and Babushka. Yes, Madame Babushka joins the great estate where she used gun and backhand fists to defeat cruel enemies. Cruel enemy. Okay. Oh, we've also unlocked the Apprentice Pet Catcher, which I don't want to do. I don't really want to do the Sunward Isles right now, but we can get an Eastern Matchlock. Trying to remember. Okay, so what do you have? Scurvy and bad humors. Oh, that's pretty bad. I think we can just go in. I'm pretty sure we can just go in. All right, well, let's go figure out our comp for Necromancer. Necromancer can't be that hard, right? Like, you just keep smashing his face in and he just explodes, right? I think he summons some stuff, but tier 1 is just... You just need something to kit back rank, right? I think it's just a back rank check. I don't think we have a Snuff Siggy. We don't have a lot of trinkets available. Let's see what we got. So, what can you hit? If Slug, which... Okay, so Necromancer is size 2? No, he's size 1, isn't he? So if he's in the farmost back... Okay, overclocking, field repair, secret savings, reduces stress, overclocking FCS gives you bonuses, okay. So if we do this Ruins dungeon, let's see who we're taking along in here. Let's make sure we have leeches. And the cure probably will want on you as well. Frontliner, we'll send... Maybe we could just keep cleaving our way, send Magmar in. And Havel is probably the other best option for the back, because Havel has straight sniping potential. Okay, I think this comp is good. Let's grab the Tavern. Send Krusty to get... Oh, Krusty will not drink. Krusty will only flagellate. Self-relief. And it's already being used by some other lady, so you cannot self-harm for now. Okay, that's fine. In that case, we need to go to the camping thing. Here we go. So what do you have? Into the Fray, Executioner, Harsh Lesson. Kahila, we can get you the Overclocking FCS, which is a pretty good skill. I think that's fine. And then Goldenrod needs the Cure. Havel has a bunch of stuff that's not terribly relevant, but I do need to upgrade Havel's gear. I think. Yes, because Havel's going to need that accuracy. Never mind, Havel's already kitted out. Okay, so everyone's gear is fine. I think we're fine. All right, let's go. I don't want to wait. Let's go fight a boss, comrades. You think we can do it? Probably. Let's equip trinkets. Okay. Magmar in the front. Snake oil. And the Simon strap. And a leather brace. Okay. Let's go to Havel. Havel gets the critical stone. And claw amulet. And flat damage range skill up. Alright, Kahila, you're getting participation trophy, protection stone, and stun resistance, and Goldenrod gets the Book of Intuition. Okay. Let's go. Make sure everyone's got 5 skills equipped. The skills are level that I want anyways, that's fine. Okay. Stack of food. Shovels. Bandages, keys, holy water, and we... Let's sell the... Sell the musketeer boots. Yeah. And then... Ignore 2 protection for 10 darkness, plus 10... let's remove the abyssal rune. And I'm okay. What is the estranged? What is that class that I apparently have installed that I have forgotten? Estranged. Oh, it's the insect lady. God, every time I look at an insect lady, I'm like, I should probably go finish Overlord. One of these days I'll finish Overlord. And other lies I tell myself regarding anime that I keep forgetting to watch. Probably take medicine. I just take everything. Leave nothing to chance. Secure a victory, no matter the cost. Alright. I have not watched anime in like a hot minute. I have been trying to sit down and actually watch something, but I don't know. Every time I'm ready to watch something, I just end up playing literally Rabbit and Steel for like half an hour as I slam my face against lunatic difficulty.
A twitch in the leg of a dead rat.
God, speaking of, if you've never played Rabbit and Steel, I highly recommend playing Rabbit and Steel. It's one of my favorite rogue-like experiences. This is like a, you know, it's what do you want to call it? We go broke at the straight. 86 is the best anime ever. I haven't seen 86 myself. Alright, we know the boss is over here, so we're just gonna run over that direction and just fight the boss once we're in there. I'm pretty sure this is herbs. Okay. So we're gonna skip all the room fights. We're just gunning for the boss, and we'll fight the boss first. That way we minimize any risk of, you know, random wanton stuff happening to us. You know what the best anime is? I'm gonna stand by this. Zero no Tsukaima is still my favorite. Oh, it got dark really quick. That got spooky very fast. Okay. Well, I don't want to burn torches right now, so we'll just have to fight through this. Actually, low torches means we do have higher crit rate. Like that, apparently, where Kahila just bashes someone's face in with an axe of justice. You split this man in? Oh my god. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. No, we'll camp before the boss fight. Don't worry. My plan is camp before boss fight, and then we just go from there. Because we also need to remove stress, which is an actual problem.
Continue the onslaught.
Not your dorkness. Listen, your dorkness is fine. Your dorkness will keep us on our toes. Maybe I actually want the dorkness because it gives us crit. You are actually helping us. You're not hurting us.
Decimated.
So many crits. They're out for blood. Alright.
They can be beaten.
I think it's medicinal herbs. Wow, I was right. It was medicinal herbs. Man, I'm good at this game. 10 out of 10. Pro gamer right here. What do you mean hacks? There's no hacks. Listen, this is exactly the way it's supposed to be. Where's Ray? Ray's not here to experience the thing that she wanted with all this. Who needs light? We'll just go in the darkness. Ignore the... have Havel touch the books. Alright, Havel got... tetanus. I didn't realize you could get diseases from books. Why? That's so stupid. It's paper. What am I getting? Why am I getting tetanus from touching paper? I swear to God, this game sometimes. It's just making me suffer. Alright, let's just... I don't want to burn through the ammunition so early, but I think I have to we try to debuff these things. God. It doesn't help that Havel's here now.
Unnerved.
Yeah, they opened the first book. They see it's... Oh, this is a... It's a tome on diseases and afflictions found within subterranean catacombs. And it's just like... Opens the first page, tetanus. And it's like, huh, I feel it in me bones. And they felt it in their bones. It's actually kind of a rough fight. Oh, let's see if Goldenrod survives. Nope. Goldenrod hates everyone.
Frustration.
I will say, one thing that I hated about Darkest Dungeon 2, if you get afflicted in Darkest Dungeon 2 with max stress, right? You just drop to 10% HP. I never understood why that was a mechanic. I thought that was stupid. In this one, at least you keep your full HP, but in Darkest Dungeon 2, yeah, you go down to like 10% HP, and for zero, like you can be at full and then you just drop down. It made zero sense to me. I hated that mechanic so much. It was dumb. I didn't mod it out, but it's part of their design, so I'm not gonna break it in half yet. I'll break it in half eventually. God, Havel's up for blood. Problem is, this thing has dodge 15. That's the reason we can't hit it. Alright, I hope you're in... Okay, you're not... You can't use battlefield medicine here, unfortunately. Let's give you bonuses. That should be enough to smack this thing dead. I'm afraid it's gonna try to run if we don't kill it now. Okay. So there's possibly one more fight before we hit the boss room. Alright, crack this bad boy open.
Victories mount, so too will resistance.
Okay, let's actually crack open a few torches for the time being, just to minimize our chances of exploding into a million tiny pieces as we travel over here. Okay, I'm gonna hope this room is clean. And then we'll camp. We need a camp. Oh wait, I just realized I could use this reload shotgun outside of combat. Wait, just kidding. I can't. It just counts as a move action. Very weird. Alright, let's camp. Okay, full meal. And then we're going to remove the disease with leeches onto Kahila. Alright, so that actually removes... Oh, you had 3 diseases? Oh my god, you had 3 diseases. Oh no, never mind, it removes Goldenrod's disease too, okay. Huh. That's weird, I didn't realize that removed... Okay. Can't remove that anymore, what else we got here? Okay, so... We need to maximize combat potential. So we're gonna give you... System... okay, so... Oh! I forgot to equip overclock FCS. That sucks. Okay, so we'll just give you system check then. And then... Let's give pack lightly and weigh boots so that he can't move. And I think that's... Oh, you know, I might as well take the cure. Alright. Not too bad.
And now, the darkness.
Oh my god. Oh, this is the worst. Okay. So, we wasted our first turn because we didn't have the ability to move to the right position, and now we're gonna maybe die. Anyways. I'm trying to think of, like, anything other that I saw in VTuber news recently, and I legitimately can't think of anything else, because all everyone's talking about is the VShojo stuff. What else happened? Like, legitimately, what else happened recently? Amy's getting married, Hololive's doing their thing, and I think Mint Maid is getting a new outfit that looked very, for lack of a better word, like a cat girl, and that's about it. That's crazy. Come on, you could have killed him. You could have killed him. Come on, Havel, we're wasting our buffs that we went so hard to earn. Oh. I'm trying to think, what happens if you had 200% stress? You go into a heart attack, right? I think a heart attack sounds very much not fun. Alright. Decimate. We can kill these now. God, look at that damage. Okay, let's continue. Heart attack puts your HP to 0 and then puts you on death's door, right? And if you stress again, because I think then drops your stress to 180. And if you stress again, you die, right? I'm pretty something like that. Yeah, just don't have a heart attack. Heart attacks are bad. You know what? You can touch the books. Sure. All right, here we go. The boss.
The light, the promise of safety.
Eat your food. Eat your food. All right. All right. Hoovy's already blackened the room before we even walked in.
Towering, fierce,
nightmare material. Okay, so he's actually not immune to debuffs, so I could limb snipe him. So it debuffs him and reduces damage, kills his accuracy, but he's gonna summon something. No idea what that does other than spawn and stress. I don't think what's the easiest way to actually kill this thing. Can't be that hard, right? It's just a dude. Buckshot knocks 1, bonus. Okay, decimate. Just hit the guy. Just keep hitting the guy. So he is a... Oh, he's not human, actually. I thought he was human. Nice stun. Oh, I can stun him, actually.
Impressive.
There we go. Look at Magmar stunning the poor guy with this giant pommel. Oh, you know, let's say I have the 4 honor classes. That's what I want to see if I can find. That was weird. Alright, we're gonna buff Havel.
A time to perform beyond one's
I think we'll just go back to the AP rounds, honestly. The AP rounds probably were better. Bypass stealth, guarding, armor piercing. Doesn't have any guard. Okay, so maybe we don't need AP's piercing. Let's go to bleed, and let's do... So sure shot, we'll do 8 to 14. Vital snipe will deal 8 to 15. Boom snipe doesn't do as much, but penalizes them a lot. I think we just do vital snipe.
the ground.
Are you talking about Black Reliquary? I have played Black Reliquary. I also played 2. I don't know which one you're referring to. I played them both. I think Black Reliquary is very interesting. I like that the game, it forces you to not just insta-gib the enemy team. You can't alpha strike because you have to have that one round of everyone plan their actions. This has got to be the easiest boss ever. The flesh is willing. Oh yeah, the flesh is willing, but trust me, he dies on turn. Oh, here we go. Okay, he dies on turn, so we just have to kill these things. Crit, 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 crit. Oh, I just saw that Kahila gave a crit bonus to the Havel. That explains a lot why the poor guy is just murdering everything. Poor lassie. The sprite's a dude, I think. Piercing arrow?
Their formation is broken.
And then he died. Oh, here you can lob it. Wow! So hard. Okay, what do we have? Lamia earrings. Don't care. Let's grab it, though. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Let's explore the rest of this dungeon so we can just find any remaining treasures, because we're already here. We might as well. Already traveled this far. Actually, I think the darkness helped us out, Hoovy. Not gonna lie, because the darkness gives us so much extra crit. And when everyone can crit, it's beautiful. Because then everything starts to fall apart and everything starts to die. Oh, we're out of food. Alright, just kidding, we're out of here.
Such a little thing.
I forgot we ran out of food. Amazingly enough, our quest is ironically a Transylvanian roast, which is for the Forlorn that we have. Yeah, they all have NVGs. You have the Red Plague, but you're spiritual. Natural Swings, Shocker, Unholy Hater. Got it. Okay, so once again, Kahila is perpetually stuck with diseases. The only thing that would make this worse if you got the Crimson Curse. Alright, what friend is joining us today? An Assaulter. This is a gunner of some kind, where their attacks are all in German for some reason. So we have Triple Shot, Precise Shot, Speerfeuer, Blitzkrieg, Angriffsseil, Nosebreaker, and Smoke Bomb. Okay, so 3 of those attacks are in German for some reason, and it's like, why? I think this is a backliner. No, it's actually not a frontliner. It's like a mid frontliner. Position 2 is the ideal for this. Do we have money to lock it? We can't afford to lock that right now. Alright, we're gonna have you just chill for a bit. Let's get rid of your diseases. We'll come back and pick you up later. And then Goldenrod, who is yet again having a mental breakdown. Let's put you in here. And then everyone else should be okay for now. I will take the Assault Lady.
Another fool to fuel the fires of war.
Alright. Who doesn't have a character and wants to be a character? Blitzkrieg, you do this Panzer Grenadier and call. Yeah. I'm pretty sure she's a Panzer Grenadier of some kind. Look at these attacks. Range attacks. This one's a hit everyone. Cannot hit not. Oh, only hits marked characters. So it's another character for the marked comps. This is a bleed character. So we would need a commandant to make use of it, because unfortunately, or a bounty hunter. Yeah, we don't have a lot of Mark characters here, which is a little unfortunate. So that's hard to justify. All right, we don't have a lot of money. We need more money. Let's do a money run. Let's do a money run in... Ooh, let's go to the Warrens again. It is so incredibly common. No, I don't disagree. It's something I see all the time. All right, let's go into the Warrens. Who are we sending? Who gets sacrificed? Who needs EXP to join us? Havel can rest a bit. We haven't sent Hoovy in a bit. Krusty. Oh, let's send Garmin. Oh, I want to send Steven. I like Steve's class. Yeah, we'll send in Sai as the support character. Could send in Arani. Do we send Arani in? Drunken Wafer or Arani? Or I don't think I sent Blank then. Not in this mission right now. We send Zoingo. Zoingo hasn't had a chance to shine yet, right? Zoingo's the poor generic highwayman who hasn't had a chance to fight after the first mission. We'll send Zoingo in. Alright, we gotta do some adjustments. God, I hate these birds. Get the birds out of here. I don't want the government spying on me. Okay. We need to go to the blacksmith. I love my anime portraits for the different for the different buildings. Look at it. Okay, so let's get Steve a better sword. Get Zoingo a better sword. Garm gets a better weapon, and Sai doesn't get anything. Skills. Okay, Garm probably needs a better Hound Rush, and Harry. And then... Okay, and then Zoingo needs to have at least one new skill. It's just her, the TH6. I don't have the Toho mods, unfortunately. Ooh, what if we do advanced point blank? I think that would be fun. Let's do advanced point blank build on this. Zoingo gets to be upfront and personal with the baddies. In exchange, we will remove tracking shot. Yeah. I think that's fine. We need to sell some stuff. We need money. Get rid of the Eastern Sandals for just a little bit of cash. Keep the roast. I'm just gonna put the... Okay, that's fine. I'm looking at Sniper Brace. Sounds fun. It does sound funny. I agree. All right. Let's see what trinkets we have. You get this thing. Get that so you don't die, and then let's give you the leather brace. Okay, then you get. Okay, you get this one. You get the snake oil, and you get the participation award. Zoingo gets the crit. Get buff on crit and chance to not be stunned. You get protection, your dodge, and Book of Intuition. Okay. Let's go. Okay, that's fine. What do we need? Oh, so let's grab a bit of food. Let's just do 12 food with double shovel, double medicinal herbs, double anti-venom, 1 holy water, 1 key. Do I really need torches? I will take like 4 torches in case we need to light something up, but I don't think we need anything else beyond this. We need money. This is a money run. Let's hope our money lads survive their dark adventure into the night. I'll save Hoovy the trouble. I'm just gonna sniff that torch out from the get-go. We don't need the torch. We'll survive. The torch is for cowards. For people who want to be safe. We don't need safety. We need violence. Okay.
They breed quickly down there in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Just gotta do 100 root battles. That's not that bad. You're running out of coins. Good. Yeah, that's fine. I understand. I know you bought the coins like actually with cash, right?
Waiting to be spent.
Thanks for donating money to me essentially by doing that, because I actually see how many coins got paid out, and I received that in the end as, I believe, a payment to my Twitch payout. Let's see this. So we can go one. Oh boy. Wait. Oh, we got shuffled. 80% of 1,000 bits. Hey, look. Hey, that's money. That's $8. You know what that feeds? You know what $8 gets you now? $8 gets you a super baby basic value meal at your favorite fast food restaurant. Don't go to fast food restaurants. It's not worth it. Fast food restaurants suck. I've been to a bunch of fast food restaurants recently, and I've been disappointed in every single one of them. It's not worth it. They all suck. They're all garbage. They don't know how to give you value for your money. Like, the day that the dollar menu died at every single fast food chain is the day we truly stopped being a country. It's a tragedy. I'm telling you, it's a tragedy. I used to be able to get... I used to rely on McChicken math. I guess that's true. You still have the Costco hot dog. That's at least a small blessing. This dies on... These both die on turn. I would just spam Cry Havoc here. 2 stress is not a lot, but over the course of a fight, that does become a lot. Let's also clear some stress out. Also, infinite... That actually has no cooldown. You can spam that. Did I add UI? What do you mean, did I add UI? I added the... Yes, there is a crowd control UI, if that's what you're referring to, Infidave. Good evening. I accidentally threw away the emerald and not the journal page. Whoops. For Wakamo? Is there a Wakamo mod? Oh, ooey. I thought you said UI. I'm like, what do you mean the UI? Yeah, I added the UI, the custom UI. No, I did not add any of the Blue Archive characters. I know there's a Blue Archive character mod. I did not add any of them. Tempting as it was. They're a little too anime for my preferred interpretation of what a Darkest Dungeon experience should be. What is she called? Librarian? Or do they call her like the... I know... Let's see. What do they call... Box of Calamity. That's okay. That's one of them. What does she actually get?
Reeling, about to break.
Okay, actually it looks like a pretty good class, not gonna lie, but I don't want to add that right now. That's a lot of questionable skins I'm finding all of a sudden. Oh god, yeah. I can just open vein here.
Annihilated.
I mean, on the other hand, rabies does kill your accuracy, but on the other hand, rabies gives you bonus damage. Anime catgirl? What anime catgirl? I see no anime catgirl in this area. Where are thou seeing anime catgirls? If I type in Blue Archive, what do I find? Blue Archive Town NPC skins. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. Maybe I do that one. How am I gonna do damage without hitting? Listen, you go with vibes. It's vibe attackings. God, I forgot how much I hate listening to like the squealing of pigs in this. When you have the lights off, you hear the ambient noises a lot more. It's just annoying to listen to. Like, oh, squeak, 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 oink, oink, oink. It's like, make it stop. I want to keep hearing it. I have to rush this one. We just gotta kill them. We probably could have Cry Havoc, but I didn't think it was necessary. Alright, we're gonna do stress management. And you also get some stress management. Love it. What are the other ones here? Questionable, questionable, questionable. Blackrock shooter. Some weird stuff also. More weird stuff.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Okay. Wait, why'd the light go up? Oh, okay. Thanks, Steve. Alright, well, I guess we'll keep the light on because you want the light on. Alright. Hopefully we get more treasure. Like, I'm trying to think. We just need gold. That was my always issue with this game, is like finding, like, I hated doing, I will say the one thing I hate about this game was grinding for gold. I think at some points when I played, I would just cheat in gold because I just, like, I don't want to grind. I just want to at least adventure and fight through the enemies. Which I know sounds cheaty, but at some point it just becomes like a... It's just a grind of doing tedious tasks, of sacrificing a bunch of no-name characters, hoping that they will come back with money so that you can feed the actual characters that need money. So, that's kind of how I approach it. Oh, there's a better character UI. What is the... Infidave, do you know the name of the UI class mod? I do not know what it's called. I'm trying to find it, and I legitimately cannot remember what this thing is called. I don't run AQ a lot because I don't like it. Oh, Antiquarian? Yeah. Well, it's just... Running Antiquarian feels like I'm running a liability sometimes, even though I know she's actually still somewhat useful. I'd just rather not. Slash. And then we can Destructive Overhead after this. And then we'll just focus strictly on stress management.
This is how a life is
I cannot remember what this class is called. It's gotta be something. I thought it would be called the Librarian. But there's actually another class called the Librarian. I don't know. Exorcist. Okay, whatever. I will say one more completely unrelated or somewhat mildly related thing. You cannot actually play this crowd control with the 64-bit version of Darkest Dungeon. You are actually told you need to play this in the old like the 2022 version of the game, or else it will not work. I don't know why, but that's what the game tells me. So you're a lot more at risk for the game exploding essentially because of it. So if I have to play by myself, I have to, you know, switch it back. Oh, I was not supposed to use holy water on that. Whoopsies. I thought that was a holy water interactable. There is no camp for us. So I guess Steve just has minus 20 dodge for the rest of this fight. Or dungeon. What quirk is giving you minus 20? Fading? We gotta get rid of fading. That's really bad on you. What are you supposed to put on this? Medicinals? Anti-venoms? Torch? I give up. I give up. I could not figure out what I was supposed to do for that one. Just raw. I'm not gonna. We're not gonna raw dog it. We still have to go through at least 2 more fights, so we are in a bit of danger here. Hopefully we don't explode. Who else needs a character? Oh, we need a Ranu character, right? I think Ranu said something earlier, so we'll get a Ranu character. And we're gonna need a Hichi character and an Infidave character. Infidave, what do you want to be in this? What kind of character do you wish to suffer as? We've got some anime girl characters. We've got some other anime stuff. We've got more spooky. I think we've got the character from Transylvania. Why am I blanking out on the name of the actual game? Okay, so Destructive Overhead is only against the first position, which is a bit annoying.
Continue the onslaught.
Okay, now we need to find a way to get to the back line. Castlevania, thank you. I don't know why I could not remember. Oh, never mind. Poor guy got an ad. It's always the ads. Oh, Zongo's dying. Here you go. Please stop dying. We gotta probably just Hounds Rush the kill this one.
As the fiend falls,
and then
blossoms.
Do we just Comforting Mead to heal? No, we gotta clear the corpses out. Yeah. Any anime girl. Alright, well, I believe we have a Megumin class mod, so if we find the Arc Wizard, you can become Megumin, and you can read the whole chant every time you want to do it, because why not at this point? Something, I am the dark. You know what I never watched, actually? They made a Konosuba anime that was strictly about Megumin and Yunyun before they became adventurers with Kazuma and all of them. I cannot remember how this one works. I'm out of holy water, just touch it. Sure, I'll take that. That's a pretty strong buff. Yeah, I never got around to watching that and some other anime as well. And I know Konosuba has like, what, 4 seasons now? I've seen maybe 2 of them. And the movie. I need to sit down and watch anime. I miss that. I miss those days. Yes. At the beginning of the stream, we had people burning through their crowd control coins like crazy. But since it's not an unlimited supply, I think it's slowed down a little bit. You're free to do whatever you want if you want to contribute or make it worse. There's a couple commands that you can't do, so like you can't just straight up kill a character, which was the thing that people did have the option to do. But you can do whatever you want with the coins you have access to. With the Hoovy Legion? Yeah, we're not. Yeah, the Hoovy Legion was a little absurd. I legitimately did not notice until you said it. I was like, what are you talking about? I looked. I was like, oh god, everyone is Hoovy. Like, I don't need everyone to be Hoovy, please. Hound's Harry. Great. Zongo's on the verge of death again. I think we have to just heal here. Gets you off of Death's Door, but we'll put you on Death's Door again.
Grievous injury.
God, I miss playing Highlander. Highlander TF2 I think was peak TF2. Oh my goodness, everyone's dying. Okay, so you're gonna survive. I think we have to just point blank this one.
Obliterated.
Fling it to the, oh, whoa, 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 why'd you fling yourself back 4 tiles? Whoa, hold up. I think that was, oh, I think Infinite did, that's why. Okay, got it. I was like trying to figure out like what happened. I think we have to attack. We have to go killing. Oh, there goes Sai.
In the pursuit of glory.
Oh, it's the cascading stress checks. Oh, that sucks. Hi, Sprout. Hello, grandchild. How are you doing? Unfortunately, Ray's not around right now because she's busy moving furniture. But how are you doing, Sprout? Hopefully you're having a good evening. I might have to start, yeah, I probably start running guard dog. That was rough. But hopefully you're doing good, Sprout. It's always good to see you again. All right, this sucks. People died.
Confidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I probably want to keep the Lamia trinket, so I'm okay pitching the dog treats and getting rid of the Book of Intuition. All right, we're just gonna leave after this. Let's crack this bad boy open. That's perfect. Let's get out of here. I'm doing pretty good. I've been dual streaming to YouTube and Twitch as of late, so there's been a small audience growing on YouTube recently of one person who likes to chat a lot and maybe a few other people who occasionally chat in there as well. Natural, observant, Laudanum penchant. Needs Laudanum in inventory at all times or he's gonna go crazy. Okay, that's not a good sign.
All the decadent horrors.
Oh no, the Skaven have arrived. We have to deal with the funny rat people now too. But yeah, we're doing pretty good, Sprout. I'm glad to see that you're okay.
Nor could I look away.
I forgot to uninstall this class because Shinobi's really bad. Unless I'm playing some kind of like upgraded Shinobi. Let's see. Well, maybe it's just fine, but I remember the animations were like really questionable. Okay. We also have the Seraph. I believe this is the... I don't think this is the updated Seraph. Hold on. This is just Marvin Seo's... Oh, this is the new Seraph. Yeah, this is the new Seraph that was updated in May 30. Has the main... Okay, got it. Okay. Let's take the Seraph. Alright, who wants to be what? Let's see what we got. What if we make Alana the babushka? She does have heals. She's got guns. And some guarding skills. I think that's correct. And my outfits are swapping like crazy again. We need to get a Infidave character as well. So the question is, what are we gonna give Infidave? We'll give one to Sprout too. Okay. Let's see. Why don't we make Infidave the Assaulter? And let's assign... Let's assign the Seraph to Sprout. And then... Who else is normally here too? Who else needs a character? Ranu should have a character. None of these... we'll give Ranu the funny stabby lady. And if people want someone else, they can just tell me. Yes, I gave you a character. We gave you this funny lady with a mask because she's been burned, but she's got lots of fire-based skills. And good lord, this is another one of those classes that require everyone to have Mark. Why is there so many Mark-centric classes in this game? Or like every modder's like, oh, yeah, this class needs to have a Mark mechanic. Why? Everyone wants to be a Mark mechanic character. All right, what do we have here? We don't have enough to increase this. That's fine. Can't do experienced recruits yet. We don't have the upgrades. We need 16 deeds. Okay. Alright, where are we going to the next mission? First of all, Zoingo. Let's get rid of your rabies. I did not earn nearly as much money as I thought I was going to earn for that mission, which is really bad. We need even more cash. Let's see. Let's go on a poor man's quest. Let's go into... Oh gosh, these are like mildly long. We could go to the mines... Trying to remember how hard this mission is. We do have a lot of crests, that's true. Let's go to the cove. Finally seeing some consistent wins, what do you mean? Burn the hives, get the Hand of Benediction, Crimson Core Trinket. Wait, why is that such an easy mission, but it's gonna give me a... Well, it's probably a long mission, that's fine. I don't want us bones. That's this one. That 1% for the parents. Your mistake was playing the funny horse game. Let's do this one. Plague Doctor, skill, stun chance item is fine. Money and deeds. Okay, who are we sending on this fun mission? Let's see. Magmar is high stress, but I think Magmar would probably be okay. Let's send in some other fun, fresh bodies. Let's send in... Babushka, Alana, who needs to swap to 2 skills. Probably get rid of Share Wisdom. And let's get rid of Shelling. Actually, maybe we'll put her, what if we put her position 2? Hold on. Unfortunately, this class requires marking, and we don't have a lot of marking available. Mark target brand. If we had another marker, this would be useful. The only other marker available is Blank, who can use Demon's Glare, and also Houndmaster. For now, we won't do that. Now you're gonna play around from Gaming General. Write your thoughts down. Start a web novel. You can do it. Start a web novel. Do it. Start a web novel. You can do it. Let's put Ranu in here. Okay, so we'll get rid of we'll keep practice shot just in case. I should get rid of Shelling. If in front, Scold, else use support skill. I think it's fine. Probably move to position 3. Actually, we'll put you in position 3. And then other frontliner is... Put Zeoposer in the back. Zeoposer hasn't had a chance to get more EXP. Poor fella. And finally, our position 2... we haven't sent Hoovy, the actual Hoovy, in quite for some time. Drunken Wayfarer, dancing in and out is also not a bad idea, although that is a lot of really bad penalties. If we do Infidave, well, we could do Infidave with... We'll save Infidave with Sprout. We'll send the other... We'll do position 2 as... Maybe a Ronnie? Send in the funny, Ringmaster. Neil, Last Laugh, Flummox. I think this is fine. Let's send a Ronnie in. Alright, we do need to upgrade their gear, though. Let's go get their gear upgraded so they don't die. So, let's see. So, who's actually in this engagement? Ranu doesn't have anything. Arani can get a better club and armor. And Zeoposer can get better armor, and that's probably enough. Skills, though... Let's see. I think Ranu will take... No Serpent's... Well, Serpent's Way is actually probably fine. I think don't need Adder's Kiss. Take Puncture... Pierce... Puncture... Impale is fun. Basically, you either take Impale or you take Adder's Kiss. I think we take... Yeah, Adder's Kiss. And then... Wow, there's even more bonus against marked characters. Goodness gracious, everything is a marked thing. Get rid of Expose. Okay. Ronnie... Okay, so let's do... upgrade the heal skills, because you're going to need both of those for sure. And then for Arani, what are we upgrading for you? Probably Last Laugh to get slightly more accuracy. Probably it. You can get by with that alone. Perfect. Let's go. I might need to use the rest of him again. I'm tired. Yeah, he is tired. Fine, let's go to the Cove. Alright, I don't know what you need in Cove. If I remember correctly, well, one, you need food, and I know you need medicinals, and I think one holy water. Bandage and anti-venoms are a little more common. I think bandages too. And I know there's chests too, so keys. Do I need a shovel? I think I can get by without a shovel. Problems with shovels are okay. Let's take a shovel at the expense of my torches. We don't need the torches. Who needs the light? The light. We don't need the light. The light needs us. Okay, I'm gonna slap these things silly. Oh God, my back is dying on me again. Oh. Okay. Let's see if we can rip through these real quick.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares.
So what are we thinking? Do you all think that I should do more Darkest Dungeon in the future? Like Darkest Dungeon 1? Or maybe not anymore. Best investment. I actually have a nice chair, but I sit weird. I don't know if I've explained this before, but the way I sit is well, one, I lean forward a little bit. Two, I actually sit on my leg. I usually have one leg tucked underneath the thigh of my other leg. Like the foot specifically is tucked under the thigh of my other leg. I don't know why. That's just how I sit. And I find that to be most enjoyable. Yeah, I do play off stream for the grind because the grind is not fun to watch. I don't know. I find the grind boring. That's why I don't do it on stream. Can we just full mux this? It's such a funny looking skill. I'm just like, I'm gonna throw dolls. Ah, here we go.
As the fiend falls,
God, I love it. I love these. I love it.
blossoms.
The unfortunate thing about running so many random class mods is that it's hard to find the classes that you want. Like, I actually would like a bounty hunter, but I cannot find a bounty hunter because I have so many mods that it's impossible to find it now.
The slow death.
But I think that's half the fun too.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
Oh, is it actually? Oh, this is an odd situation. Flummox this one. If we throw enough dolls at the enemy, they won't know what hit them. Actually, these shots don't do that much, aren't that bad either. Let's put you back now so we can try to get this guy to the front. It's really like the mid-combat things, people doing like the shuffles and stuff, that would really kill us. But thankfully, that's not a thing that we're worrying about right now. Beautiful. Look at how that completely whiffed. All right.
The match is struck.
Oh.
A blazing star is born.
Anyways, schedule next week. We're gonna do a lot. Oh, I know, it's the armor piercing skill. Trust me, I know.
The offensive.
We're gonna do probably another double rimworld next week because I want to. Because I love this DLC and I am so enamored by it. And then we'll do a guaranteed Hoi 4. And then I'm going to decide if I'm gonna do
Another abomination.
I'm gonna decide if I'm gonna do an art stream or if we're gonna go back to doing a little bit of Star Sector again, because it has been some time since I did Star Sector. Hoi 4 though for sure. I haven't done it in a while, and I want to do Hoi 4. I want to go back a little bit to the roots of stuff that I used to do. You know. I remember when I first started streaming, Hoi 4 was like the thing that people, like a lot of people came to watch. And then I stopped streaming it for like literally months. You know why I stopped streaming it? I'll tell you why. The last DLC was garbage. I actually like bought it on release, so it was part of. I had the whole like season pass thing, and it was just one of the worst DLC I've ever experienced in Hoi 4. They peaked with No Step Back, and it's just been kind of downhill since then, unfortunately. So when the latest Hoi 4 DLC came out, I think it's called Graveyard of Empires. The idea was that it provided a lot of new options, like focus trees, for playing in the what's it called? In the Middle East, right? So Hoi 4 never really had much going on for the Middle East until that DLC. Unfortunately, it was buggy and broken. Like, a lot of it was just completely busted and just did not work correctly. So the point where everyone submitted a bajillion complaints. In fact, if you look on Steam Workshop, it has, or if you look on the Steam store page for Graveyard of Empires, it has overwhelmingly negative, only 15% positive reviews. Yeah, that is how bad people hated it. If you ask anyone who plays it, like Ranu who's played it also, they will agree that the DLC is just awful and it was not worked correctly. And it was basically a combination of the DLC is boring, the DLC is buggy, and the DLC just doesn't work as intended. So specifically, yeah, it was Afghanistan, Iraq, India, and Iran. So it was Middle East, South Asia, basically, was the concept. At least based on what I'm reading here. And it could have been really cool. You can do like a lot of alternate history shenanigans, but one of the other big issues that I've been running into Hoi 4 is, as much as I like alt history paths, Hoi 4's alt history paths have been getting a little too fantasy-like, in the sense that they are getting a little into the this would never realistically happen, but we're just gonna roll with it because someone potentially said it maybe could possibly happen in an alternate timeline. What do you not like about the Shield Breaker? Speak, tell.
Obliterated.
Oh, that is such a beautiful animation. Right, her Aegis keeps her alive.
This
Gives her
expedition
speed.
at least promises success.
Oh, I don't actually have one. Oh, because I have to build the thing, right? I never built it. That and the long focus tree is a little counter-friendly. This is focusing on a lot of bugs. Yeah, like I said, that's what I'm saying. Like, there was a lot wrong with the DLC, and that's why I kind of got burnt off of playing Hoi 4 for quite some time, just because it was really awful. You know, oh, because the healers can't react fast enough to heal her. That's what you're trying to say. Yeah, I can see that being a problem. Let's do this. Just kill this.
Be gone, fiend.
Götterdämmerung. Götterdämmerung was fine. I like Götterdämmerung, mostly because, hey, look, Germany rework is fine. Honestly, I've been waiting for a Japan-China rework for the past God knows how long. I basically rely on mods for proper focus trees for the Asia region. Because otherwise, playing as those countries is just incredibly boring, and I hate playing as Japan or China because the focus trees just kind of suck. China's focus tree is okay. What is Puyi's focus tree is fine. I cannot remember the name of his country anymore. And what's the other one? But yeah, the rest of it just kind of sucks, and it's just out of date. Yeah, Manchuria. Sorry, yeah, Manchurian's focus tree is kind of banger, but the rest are pretty bad. And that's kind of just my opinion on how they've approached the focuses. Again, I fully expect. Yeah, it's Manchukuo, the one that's the puppet of Japan that eats up that whole area. That's not the you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Destroy them all.
Oh, this is a heal and stress reduction. Huh. That's neat. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Hold fast or expire.
Oh. Don't die on me, please. Oh, here we go. Wait, I pressed the wrong person.
War can be healed, but never hidden.
I'm clicking too fast. I healed the wrong person. Oh my gosh, this thing actually hurts. My god. So.
Be wary.
Twilight Knight, green signet ring. Ooh, here, I'm gonna give you that signet ring, because that's gonna give you extra healing and defenses. Perfect. Yeah, they're basically fish lepers. You're right. It's like a fish leper. Those are words I never thought I'd ever say, but yes. I'll actually let this one eat a little bit more. Perfect. So, honestly, a lot of my enjoyment from Hoi 4 is from playing mods. And the thing is too, like, the other thing why I don't stream Hoi 4 as much is when I stream Hoi 4, I tend to default to a specific set of countries. And one of them, unironically, is Soviet Union. I actually find the Soviet Union gameplay to be incredibly peak, and so that's why I play it a lot on stream. But I also think I understand that people want to see some variety. It's not as aggressive. People maybe want to see, like, oh, can you do let's see, what are the other weird class, like, you know, America or Germany, oh god, or Italy. But then I find myself going back into doing, like, oh, if I'm playing Italy, I'm gonna be trying to go set up the papacy and take over the world as the papal states. And it's like, okay, let's become more creative. I need to be more creative. Yeah, I know, they're just circle jerking guarding. Look, if they want to waste their turns guarding each other, that's fine with me. I'm not gonna complain about it. That's less actions that they're using to attack me. Real shame the Pacificans actually have good Pacific content, if at all. Yeah, you have to kind of look for it. Make your own dreams come true, you know? Look for what you want. Can I pull this thing over here? Get back here. I need to kill you. Sorry, I had to drink my glass of water. I have a giant Steiner glass that's... I don't know how to describe it. It's very big. And I need 2 hands to lift this thing because it's a lot of water. I don't want to spill it either, so I'm actually drinking this with 2 hands. At least we can heal.
A momentary abatement.
Vestal, like, healing in this game is so much better than Darkest Dungeon 2. Do Motherly Care, or I think we just slap this, actually. There we go. Damage down. It's so funny that Babushka can just go up to an enemy, slap them, and they're just stunned. They don't know how to attack anymore. Oh wait, actually this armor piercing is kind of nuts. We can just delete these things bit by bit. Although I guess dots are way stronger in Darkest Dungeon 2 the more I think about it. Okay, let's bash heads in. And then spam Divine Comfort. Honestly, I would be stunned too. Like, can you imagine being in the trenches and then an old grandma comes up to you and then she just slaps you across the face and what would you do? Like, I feel like there's nothing you can do, right? You just accept it as like, this is your life now. You have just been brought down by an old elderly woman. Oh my gosh, this Harry damage is insane. Yeah, go gadget trench shotgun. I don't know if you want to go gadget trench shotgun someone's grandma. That might be a little excessive. Nice on turn. Please stop dying, thank you. And then I think this one just died.
A death by inches.
You know what I want to play? I really want to play a shooter game. Maybe I wanted to play Ready or Not recently. I was actually thinking about doing Ready or Not on stream. Like, maybe I could find 1 or 2 people that would be willing to do it, but ultimately that just never ended up panning out because, you know, scheduling is difficult, and so I'm not gonna do an armor reforger. Here's the thing, I said this before, but I'm not into super hardcore milsims nowadays. If I was in high school, I probably would have wanted to, but now it's just tough.
Success. So
what do I do with this thing?
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I cannot remember what I do with this thing. Darkest, you know, screw it. Darkest Dungeon Curios. This one is a... Oh, interesting. I forgot that everyone deleted all the data off of the fandom wiki, because now everyone's moving on to the wiki.gg. This is a ship's figurehead. Okay, you touch it and it just gives you bonuses. Cool. All right, let's do that. You touch this. Cool. I like those words that I saw. I just saw Ronnie upgrade weapon. Oh my gosh, Ronnie's already at weapon level 3. No wonder you're smashing faces in. Oh, now I see what's going on. Alright, we gotta keep going. Okay, we'll probably feed you a bit more. Okay. I think this one is shovel. I mean, even if it's not super hardcore, it's just not a game that I think I'd be super interested in anymore. Like, I used to play a little bit of Arma 2 back in the day. Especially when, what was that zombie game that everyone was like super crazy in? DayZ was on Arma 2. Before it became its own independent thing. That was a good time. But nowadays, it's like, I'll play more concentrated things like Ready or Not, or I used to play Siege, but I can't do Siege anymore either. One of my biggest issues with a lot of games like Siege and whatnot is, and just shooters in general, is that eventually the player's skill, the average player skill goes up as the worst and the more casual players start to drop off, and the more hardcore players just get better and better, right? And ultimately, I don't find it fun anymore because I'm just gonna get bodied unless I'm willing to dedicate hours upon hours of practice. That's the reason why I stopped playing things like, yeah, like I stopped playing Apex Legends, I stopped playing Overwatch, I stopped playing Rainbow Six Siege, and if I play Counter-Strike, I'm playing the ultra hyper if I'm playing Counter-Strike, I'm playing a surf or minigame server. That's not even a joke. That's actually just straight facts. It's a little unfortunate, but, you know, I know what I'm good at, and I know what I'm not good at, and I know what I'm willing to waste my time playing, and what I'm not willing to waste my time playing. So, that's why. The more you know, I guess. I don't know if things have most intense firefights. Maybe I'll look into it, but I'd have to find people. I know, like, maybe 2 or 3 people, like, VTubers that play, you know, shooty games, and I have never talked to one-on-one direct with either of them before. So,
Slowly,
yeah.
gently.
Don't think that's happening anytime soon.
Life is taken.
They know I exist, but I have never interacted with them in any meaningful capacity. Making friends, what is this? You think I know how to interact with human beings? That's crazy talk. Oh my goodness, it's a... Okay, hold on. I want to... never mind. No, I don't know how to socialize. I'll leave a like on someone's tweet, and that's about it. And occasionally I'll pop into their stream, but... You know, they don't know who I am, and it's not gonna go anywhere, right? I think I missed the opportunity to be super popular on social media as a VTuber a long time ago. That ship has sailed. And yeah, I'm also busy. I have like a lot of things. I have work and hobbies. Okay? Sometimes I think I have far too many. Like this weekend, I'm going to go play Magic the Gathering with some friends, and then I have my Kudo thing tomorrow and on Saturday, and then I'm gonna go watch a movie on Sunday, and then I'm gonna go maybe hang out with another friend until I have D&D on Sunday, and then I have a wife that I have to keep entertained on a regular basis. There's a lot of things that I do. It's a little crazy. Must be nice. I know you're busy. I know you also like work on a lot of like side projects too. Like you have work and your modding stuff. Well, I'll be watching Fantastic Four because I am unironically the target demographic for Marvel slop. Oh, and plus it actually looked pretty good for a Marvel movie compared to some of the other ones that have happened. That's right, I'm sorry. I'm a Marvel slop consumer. That's my confession for today's stream. You learn something about me that makes you hate me more and more, I know. From my terrible health to my desire to watch cape movies. Speaking of which, I actually did get my blood test results back. It was, there was a lot of good things about it. There were some questionable things on it that I'm not gonna get into. I may need to watch some of the things that I eat for the next couple days or weeks and months I think going away for a wedding and eating a lot of delicious food during the honeymoon may have skewed some of my results towards a negative manner. So for some time, I'm gonna have to basically cut back on a lot of things that I should not be eating, that I was consuming a little bit more than I should have. I might need to pull a lurky and not drink soda. Or if I drink soda, maybe just restrict it to maybe consuming Coke Zero and not drinking the occasional Mountain Dew Baja Blast. That's not even a joke, by the way. So I probably have to consume a lot less sugar. I don't have that problem. What do you consume, Ranu? Water? Are you a water consumer now? I actually like Coke Zero a lot. Honestly, I think the only reason I like Coke Zero is that it's a bubbly drink that's that doesn't have any sugar, right? It's like, oh, I can drink this and not feel bad about it instead of just drinking water like a normal person. With a very specific amount of sugar and a little bit of juice. Ah, gotcha. Cherry Coke anywhere you listen, no worries. Ah. Oh, I guess Cherry Coke's primarily an American thing, right? This pet catcher is weirdly durable. I didn't even realize this was a pet catcher. Holy cow, it's actually annoying to kill him. So, one option I've heard is that I should probably consume, you know, what are they called? Like the, like poppy or, not poppy, like, yeah, like sparkling water? Like LaCroix? But I've talked about this before. I tried LaCroix once, and I hated it. I remember I bought like a box of LaCroix because I'm like, okay, I need to drink this instead of drinking soda so I can be healthier. I drank one can and I was like, this is garbage and I never want to drink this ever again.
And insidious killer.
Oh. He's probably made fun of me for that too because I was like, I hated LaCroix. I hated LaCroix and it was just awful. What is, I don't know what Saratoga is. There we go. Well, because for me, it's like I like drinking a bubbly thing, right? However, I'm also well aware that a lot of them are sodas that are not healthy, and it's like, okay, maybe sparkling water, but it was just like, it's what if someone wanted to give you the false sense that you're gonna be drinking something flavorful, and then it hits your mouth and it's just acid. That's what threw me off about it, and that's why I hated it.
There is power in the blood.
So. I actually don't drink a lot of alcohol either. I drink very little alcohol, surprisingly. So I consume on average like 1 alcoholic beverage a month. That's how little alcohol I drink, because I don't feel the need to consume alcohol on a regular basis. It's just not really worth it to me. Wow, we have a falconer. Oh look, another class that uses marked mechanics. Ooh, it's always marked mechanics. All right. Do we take it? Fine. Take the falconer. Wait, how? I can change how this looks. Actually, a lot of crazy skins for this. Drunken Wayfarer can have the spooky mask. Tea? What do you mean tea? So, I've been drinking tea, I like drinking fruity teas. So I try to get them iced. I don't like drinking hot tea though, which is really weird. I like cold teas. So it's kind of been what I'm trying to do a little bit more, like maybe mix it with like a little bit of juice and it's perfect. But not too much. I can tell when things are too salty, like sugary. So one thing I've been doing recently is, for example, if I have like a bottle of apple juice and it's like, I can tell that stuff is too sugary. So I often cut it with a little bit of water. Like maybe, you know, if it's 8 ounces, if it's 8 ounces of like, say, apple juice, I'll cut it with like 4 ounces of water. So it's like 12 ounces of like a 66% apple juice mixture. And I find that's a much better taste. Agave sweetened tea after. Oh, that's not okay. Hot green tea is good for me. I know. So, one tea that I actually drank recently is fennel tea. Because I remember how I was mentioning that my stomach was killing me the other day? So, one suggestion that I got from my mother was to consume fennel tea. So I did. Did you know fennel tea is very, brothy in flavor? Like, it legitimately felt like I was drinking a soup without drinking a soup. Does that make sense? It was surprisingly good. So I was like, oh, I should drink more of this. I don't know. I think my body's just accustomed to say warm drinks should be like a soup and cold drinks should be anything but. Ooh, a spike. Maybe we should do like a medium length mission so we can get some better trinkets. Let's do this medium length explore to get this ringmaster cudgel. If you're gonna have more damage, I'm gonna accumulate. I know. Trust me, I'm aware. I gotta keep my health in. I'm trying to keep my health in check slowly. Alright, who's going on this mission? All right. It's a medium length mission, so there's a lot of opportunities for shenanigans. Let's send in Magmar and that stress is scary. Let's send in Hoovy. Send in Ixonia. Should we send the assault class? Why is everything has to be marked? The problem is that this is it's primarily skeletons, so there's not gonna be a lot of bleeding opportunities. Send the opposer in. No, double healer's a little much. Steve. And I guess we'll send the Falconer in. Who doesn't have a character yet? Who wants to be a Falcon lady? Who stays in the back and, I don't know, flings arrows from afar. Get rid of Spirited Cry. Should be fine. Alright. I'm gonna assign this one to who has said words and not have a character yet. Alright, congratulations. This one is going to Meme Man. You have to stay away from booze and nicotine period, or else you're like wasting money on other things. And second of all, because you don't think it should be illegal as it is. I mean, it's one of those things that's just kind of it's just been the societal norm for forever. That's why those things are very much legal. I bet you, if alcohol was discovered around the same time weed was discovered, I think both would be banned. But since alcohol's been around forever, then alcohol gets to stay. Also because the lobby for alcohol is very large, and so that's why you will never be rid of the funny alcohol beverages forever. Meanwhile, weed is just, well, it's weed. I don't particularly partake in weed or edibles myself. I don't like the smell of it, and I personally prefer to be in my full functioning capacity at all times. So, that's why I have never really consumed any mind-altering substances. I just don't feel like it's necessary. I get a lot of people consume it because it makes them feel better, or it helps alleviate a lot of their stresses in their day-to-day. And I think that's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that per se, but you know, it's not for me. It's just not for me. You're pretty excited for sometimes your friends to share if you're too stressed. That's fair. I think as long as you're responsible with it, that's all that matters. Just be responsible. Just like most things in life. Just don't overdo things. Consume safely. And yeah, that's basically it. It's just that people take it too far. I remember one thing, like, when I was younger, weed wasn't legal yet. Right? So weed became legalized in my area in like the mid-2010s. Right? What do you mean it's rich? I like to be in my functions. I do like to be in control of my functions at all times. So when I was so weed wasn't legal at the time, but I remember I had a friend who let's just say when they announced that weed was now legal for people to consume, he became a pothead overnight. It was crazy. I have to also emphasize that we were in a place where I was in an educational environment where people were a lot more adherent to rules. Does that make sense? And I don't know what in the world happened, but this kid, when weed became legal, or at least was easier to acquire, and we were seniors in high school, he became a pothead overnight. And it was really funny because he came from a good, upstanding family. And then he just was like, 420, man! Gotta smoke that ganja. And, you know, he didn't turn into, like, you know, he didn't turn into a Rastafarian or anything like that. But boy, he did not shut up about weed. Like, his entire personality revolved around weed and Magic the Gathering. At the age of 18, and I was like, this man is doomed. And the funniest thing was, when he went to college, he ended up going to a religious college. I don't remember what he was studying. He was studying something. The funniest thing about it is that he became a pot dealer at his religious school. I don't know how he got away with it, but he eventually somehow managed to graduate, didn't get in trouble, and by the time he got out, he secured a job and is now working a full-time position at some company and has 3 kids. And I'm like, okay. Anyways, there's no like real ending to the story other than you never know where people in life are gonna go. But man, sometimes you see these obnoxious potheads, and how do they succeed? I don't know.
Give them no quarter.
People who smoke pot, fine. People who make their entire personality about pot, that's the ones you gotta watch out for. Don't turn into those people. Those are the worst. Those are the most. Oh, that's a Hedge Knight item. On attack hit, bleed enemies. So do drugs and become successful. Yeah, if you can do drugs and become successful, then more power to you. Ain't my thing, but if it's your thing, then don't let me stop you. I'm simply a VTuber on the internet. My opinion literally doesn't matter. No. It's not my actual backstory, I swear. I swear it's not my actual backstory. I've never done edibles in a meaningful way. I've never actually done edibles in general. I just don't want to. It's expensive. I've been to a dispensary once. Okay, so I had a friend who's like, hey, like we just had finished eating food, and so he's like, hey, I want to go get some weed. So I was like, okay, sure, whatever. So we went to a dispensary. I'd never been in one apparently. So you walk in, you have to get ID'd and everything, and I'm like, okay, sure, here's your ID. And then I'd never experienced something like this. So the way it works is you go in, and then if you want something, you can't just grab it off the shelf. You have to find someone walking around with an iPad and then tell them what you want, and then give them then they'll set up like a tab for you, and then you go to the counter once you've all done, and then you finally buy everything. It was really weird. It's like a display case for everything. Anyways, I did not realize just how much. Well, one, I didn't realize how expensive it was, and two, I didn't realize just how much like different varieties there were. I was kind of stunned, but I mean, it wasn't for me. Because again, I don't want to buy any of that. Okay, you want to know the reason why I don't buy anything, like why I don't buy weed or alcohol? Money spent on weed and alcohol can be spent on video games and travel, and also Ray would kill me if I ever did any of that. So that's why I don't do any of that. I will trade one vice for another. No, it's not Gacha pulls money. I don't spend money on Gacha. That's cursed. I think I can get rid of the anti-venom for the busts. No, it's also money that could be used for like savings or commissions or other stuff. Your body's a machine that converts checks into unplayed Steam games. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Oh, there's a secret door. Let's go to the secret door. Touch it. Okay, not a good idea. We know there's a fight here.
The way is lit.
So,
The path is clear.
yeah, that's why I don't do
We
any of that
require
stuff.
only
The more you
the
know.
strength
That's
to
some
follow.
random professor lore, I guess, that you have. More random stories from the past. I really wish I could tell more funny stories in the past, but I just legitimately don't have anything exciting that ever happened other than my normal day-to-day. So, oh, I did not know that. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Yeah, you can't get surprised if you scouted. And I'm not gonna make up stories. I can embellish stories, but I'm not gonna outright lie. I think like what else I could. What other have I done? I'm not gonna say things like I worked at Blizzard because I've not. Go enlist. You'll have enough funny. I don't. No, thank you. I don't think I'm gonna enlist. I am very comfortable being a civilian for the rest of my life. All right. World War III kicks off. I'm still gonna be a civilian. I'm good. I'm okay, just chilling. What else to drink? And unathletic. I'm not the most athletic. I'm slowly trying to get a little bit more athletic bit by bit. I've been riding my bike somewhat regularly.
Blossoms.
I obviously do martial arts classes, archery, a lot of other stuff. But yeah, I definitely need to improve a bit more so that I can become a long-living partner to my dear wife who would kill me if I died before her. That's right, she would hunt me down in the afterlife and end me first. I don't want the crest, give me the deeds. Okay, here we go. Ah, the magic box has with the skeleton key. Ah, puzzling trapezohedrons, which are fantastic. And get rid of the citrine. I'm gonna live longer to begin with, and your health is just gonna make it. Yeah, so what I'm hearing is Ray's gonna kill me first, then, right? She's gonna hunt me down in the afterlife. He's like, how could you abandon me? I'm like, I didn't mean to do it. I know Ray will outlive me. That's not even a joke. I'm not gonna get into like the super dark topics though. Really romantic. Hey, look, it's better than being like aromantic and well, let me say that. I don't want to say it like that. It's better to be in a loving relationship than in a, you know, in a hostile, aggressive one. That's the better way of describing it. Oh yeah, cut him, bleed him. This comp is actually pretty solid. I like this comp. The only thing this comp doesn't have a lot of stress management. Let's crippling shot the back line. That's such a weird effect. Plus 8 speed for 1 round tonight. Okay. So, yeah, don't worry. Ray will outlive me. That's fine. And then I don't know. She'll hunt me down in the afterlife, and then I don't know. We'll get reunited that way. Poggers. Feels nice that your girl and son have a lot of time. She'll drop everything she hears you're having Christ, and she knows what you do the same for her. Exactly. That's a sign of trust, I think. Also, yes, Magmar. Yeah, look at all those head pats. Okay, that's Lucina. That's Magmar. That's Haplogene. Is that the one that's been streaming with Whiskey in what is that weird? What was that one game? Star Citizen? I think that's the one, right? Okay, Falconer Chan is doing a pretty good job of at least just killing enemies. Correcto, fantastic. Yeah. Always be there for your partner. They will be there for you in a proper loving relationship.
And panic.
She also does modded toolkit room. Gotcha. Okay. Is your character alive? Hello, Krusty. Yeah, I think the only one who died so far was Sai. Sai's character died.
A trifling victory.
How badly do I want portraits? Probably not badly enough. Suit of armor. I don't know what this one does. Touch it, gain buffs until camp. I think we're okay camping here.
gathered close.
Okay.
In tenuous firelight.
I should not have eaten all that food, actually.
Easy companionship.
Okay, how do we figure this out? Okay, so you get Fletchery. You get Perseverance. Minus 25 stress for all companions. That's insane. Encourage you. And then I think that's all we can do. Perfect. Oh, and then we got attacked. Imagine finding love, lol, Lamau. Gosh. You know what's funny? So, like I said earlier, someone on Twitter was like, oh, every VTuber you know is either dating or married. And then I looked at all the replies and quote retweets, and everyone's like, aha, Lamau, where's my partner? Or why am I still single? Or stuff like that. And it's like, oh my goodness. People are so down bad to... I mean, like, I get it, though. Life changes once you have a relationship. I don't know why I'm giving I should not be in a... I'm not in a position to give relationship advice at all. Yeah. Like, the pity party comments are always like, listen, I don't want to be the person to say this is why you don't have someone, but this is the reason why you don't have someone. You know what, Magmar, don't worry. I thought for the longest time I wasn't going to be in a relationship, and then I stumbled upon Ray by accident, and then that's how that happened. Oh my goodness, you're dying. Let's please heal, and then give you the Comet's kindness for that resto. And then let's start bashing heads in. Perfect. Sure, out of your league or not reciprocated. Ah, I see. Kind of sucks that we were not able to get through this. Okay, so Falconer can also mark. That's good. All right, destructive overhead. It's one of the two without fail. Oh, okay. I don't know. Sometimes it just means you might need to wait until you find the right person. I don't know. I'm not gonna say the universe works in mysterious ways. I'm not gonna give you any of that whole jumbo of, you know, anything's possible if you believe. Because you just never know how it's gonna happen. Some people actively are looking for love all the time, and they will just go to the ends of the earth and use every single dating app in existence. And some people, they just know someone for a long time, and then you realize, oh, maybe they're meant to be together. You end up being friends first. Some people have anime backstories. Some people have other stuff. Good and nickel moments. Yeah, fair enough. Ooh, that was a really bad attack. Speaking of Ray, I want to get Ray on a stream one day, but she just can't right now. I've asked Ray before she's gonna stream, and just doesn't want to set it up. She's too lazy. So maybe once we start living together, I'll probably drag her on for like some kind of food stream, a hot pot stream. We haven't done one of those in a long time. I'd love to do a hot pot stream, but I also understand that it got a little boring because I keep eating the same flavors every time. I'm a very boring person. I like the same flavors. Also, let me make sure... Okay, so this thing's still working, right? Okay, got it. Can I just destructive overhead? Solid. You mean Ray stream? Yeah. Or it'll be one of those situations where, oh, I need to use the restroom. All right, Ray, keep them entertained. I think it's just one of those things where, like, once you get comfortable with a certain food and flavor profile, you just don't want to eat anything else anymore. And that's sometimes how I feel with certain dishes. Like, okay, I like hot pot, but I like this specific set of flavors for my hot pot. Like, if I want a hot pot broth, I want, like, a golden maw flavor, a golden cabbage sour flavor, or a standard, you know, pork bone broth flavor. I'm not gonna go out of my way to try mushroom flavor or tomato flavor. Nah. I know what I like. I'll still, you know, I'll experiment every now and again too, though. Like, oh, okay, I'll try this mala flavor, but it's just a lot of times I don't want to. I remember it took me forever to start putting citrus on my noodles. So, if you don't know, if you put citrus on, like, your soup, it actually it tastes really good. I did not do that for the longest time, because in my head, I'm like, man, I want to experience the flavor as it should be, right? And then I went to a ramen shop in Japan that a friend had recommended to me, and they make their noodles with yuzu citrus inside of the noodles. And it was amazing. I was like, I felt like I had unlocked something I've never tried before. And from that day forth, I started, if I had like a lime or a lemon, I'll squeeze that over my pho or my udon, and it adds like a nice brightness to it. I'm like, oh, how have I been missing this my whole life? So you'd be kind of surprised at the things you can uncover just by trying out different foods. It's quite nice. What on chicken? Lemon? I mean, yeah, I put lemon on chicken a few times. It's not. I actually prefer to keep my chicken like ultra savory, and not really add lemon or sour flavors to it. I do like. I like a lot of sour stuff. Tinnitus? Oh my gosh. Who have we got? Tinnitus? What does this mean? Stress healing reduced. Okay. Cool. Cool. Enjoy your tinnitus. It's the curse of every person who's slowly growing older. That's accurate. Don't need the blood. Alright. See if we can quickly run through the rest of this dungeon. Ignore that. I know we have a shovel. Slap this. For your earplugs? I mean, I'm not in a job that requires me to have earplugs, but yeah. I definitely have had ringing in my ears, but it's not super bad. Oh. Yeah, like, I definitely have like a very mild form of tinnitus. Okay, we're out of food. That's service related, free government. Yeah, if you think it's service related, collect your free money. Why would you not? Right? You could claim disability. You could and collect free government money forever. You know what? It's okay. You know what's crazy? So I like watching financial YouTubers sometimes, and there's one channel that I enjoy watching a lot called Caleb Hammer, and this man basically interviews people who come on his show and how they're in incredibly bad financial positions. And I also work in finance, yes, and it's very entertaining to learn how much money people earn and burn and are unable to like make proper financial decisions. And the craziest thing about the show is that some of these people who go on his show will say, hey, I am in significant debt, like I've got $50,000 in debt, and then they go on the show and it's like, yeah, I make $80,000 a year, also I get like $4,000 a month in free government money as disability checks. And I'm just like, what? And they always go on the show and they're always like, yeah, so I got disability from government. It's like, and you ask them, and they try to ask what it is, like, oh, you know, PTSD, and then you find out that this person never went overseas. They're just sitting inside of an office all day. And I'm like, what in the world? How do these people make all this money from the government? How are they fleecing the government for all this cash? Oh, Estonia is now reflect. I think reflection is the only option here.
Madness. Our old friend.
Okay, well, thankfully they're not gonna die. Estonia has 12 max HP, which is incredibly concerning to me. Know what they say about fools and money? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not trying to say, like, maybe they're cheating the system, but sometimes these people who end up on these finance shows talking about their money, it's like, okay, I think they're cheating the system. Come on, let's kill this. Simple smite, and let's grab the treasure, and then we're done here. We have a key.
This momentum. Push on to the task's end.
We got what we wanted. Yeah, I'm not even surprised if a lot of people cheat the system.
The shifted corridor.
But advanced just equals rational purpose. Oh, I didn't know there was different flavors.
To feel familiar.
Oh my god, we have money. We have so much money. Oh. Okay, so who we got? Tinnitus, last gas, scientific. This is kind of garbage. Nightmare, disorder. Meme man has something that I don't know what the fellow's got, but he's got something.
I see something long absent in
all
the
right,
sunken faces
who
of
did we
passers-by.
find this time?
A glimmer of hope.
Oh, it's my favorite child, the entrenched. Come to me, child.
Great
I will
heroes can be found
make
here
you big
in
and
the mud
strong.
and rain.
The musketeer is an arbalist with a different name. Not really necessary, so we'll keep this one. We can actually make a mark comp at some point, but I think that'll be a problem for the future. What time is it? Oh gosh, it is quite late. And I would like to eat something in the near future. Yeah, since it's streaming. All right, I hope she's gonna not suddenly turn off stream. She's been in for 2 hours. That's probably fine. I can type her name correctly. Okay, comrades. I am going to bed. Thank you for joining me on the first stream of the Darkest Dungeon. What is this thing called again? Crowd Control. Hopefully you found it at least somewhat enjoyable. We may do this again in the future if people really enjoyed it. I know people kind of stopped paying too much attention towards the end because obviously there's like people running out of coins, so I need to figure out if I want to maybe give people more coins for free as the stream goes on. I don't know. I'll think about it. Thank you for joining. Hopefully you had fun. Whether you're watching from YouTube or watching from Twitch. We'll do Rimworld on Monday. And probably on Tuesday. And then Thursday and Wednesday are up in the air. We'll do Hoi 4 one of those 2 days, and then the other day will probably be a votey day where you can choose what we're gonna do. Because I like doing vote days where it's like, okay, what do you want to see? I did provide some interesting options this time. I was kind of surprised that people weren't really interested in seeing Mountain Blade. I thought that would have been something people wanted to see, but surprisingly, nope, no one cared. I was like, okay, maybe that's not a game for this channel. So, have a good night, everyone. Say hi to Hyacinth. I believe she's playing Zomboid on her multiplayer community server. Should be interesting to watch. Good night, and rest well. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll be back on Monday. You can always find me on Discord as usual if you need to hunt me down. Goodbye. We'll consider doing this again, though. I'll put a poll on Discord if people want to see this again. All right, goodbye.